Thank you for being with us today. We are excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. A beautiful day here in East Tennessee. The NCAA tournament is underway. We had some basketball last night. We have a couple of games coming up tonight to pay attention to in the NCAA tournament. NIT has started as well. SMU versus Miami, Ohio. You don't want to break down the NIT?
Oh, I would love
Jason
to break
Swain?
down the NIT. You know, we talk about the SEC, and if I'm not mistaken, there's an SEC team in the NIT.
Auburn advanced last night.
Advance. You're making it seem like that the game was really, really close, and there was a chance that Auburn would have lost that game in front of a 25% filled arena.
There is no environment like a power conference home NIT game for a team that had big-time NCAA tournament aspirations. There's no environment like it. Because you can say, well, size-wise, you might see a similar crowd for like a preseason professional game, something like that, where you know it's not going to be full capacity.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the size of the crowd, the mood of the crowd, how unsure you are about the motivation of the players that were there. The Tennessee-Georgetown NIT game, when Michael Swain looked like he wanted to lay down and take a nap on the bench for Georgetown, was quite a sight. So Auburn advances. You win by 1, you win by 40. It's about surviving and advancing,
That's
both
right.
in the NIT and the NCAA tournament.
That's right.
They both have the same goal and format.
Good.
So congrats to Texas for advancing past NC State in the NCAA tournament.
How bad was that game to watch and listen to? Whew. Man. Do I love me some Charles Barkley? Yes. Do I love me some Dick Vitale? Yes. But I text you during the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what are they talking about? They're complaining about NIL? That's not what we want to hear during the NCAA tournament, during March Madness. We're trying to escape from those conversations right now.
Yep.
And then they're talking about how Dick Vitale kissed him on the cheek and all kind of stuff. and you know, poor play-by-play guy, he's the one that has to keep things on the rails.
Yeah.
That was
Charles shouldn't be in that spot.
it was hard. It was
I would
hard.
stick to the studio with the
hard
NBA
listen.
coverage.
It was a hard
at this
listen.
point.
It was a hard listen.
Yep.
But I mean, whew, NC State, did they know they were in the tournament?
Mm-mm.
I mean, some of the plays that they were trying to make, the effort. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, well,
Woo.
you know, there are differing opinions. Hey, does the tournament really begin Tuesday or does it begin Thursday? And we call them the play-in games, but they're first-round games or whatever, or opening round games. NC State probably had some players that were of the opinion that the tournament hadn't started yet. So Texas advances. There's a win for the SEC and Sean Miller.
I don't care about a win for the SEC.
Texas will now take on BYU in the first round. Howard, the other winner, against UMBC in the other play-in game last night. Howard advancing past UMBC.
Yeah, that was a good game between Howard and because it's a great game between those two. That's what my daughter called it.
Because?
Yeah,
I like that.
she was like, "What is UMBC?" It's like, well, it's University of what, Maryland?
Maryland and Baltimore
County. And she's like, "Oh, I thought it was because." So you know what? We're calling it because now.
That's terrific. I'm gonna use that too.
Yeah,
I'm still in that one.
Because.
Yeah, because obviously speaks for itself, and if you're texting, a lot of times you'll just text BC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they took the L. It would have been great if they would have won because we could have kept rolling with the because at least for another 24 to 48 hours. Because congratulations, boys and girls, your first win in the tournament. You now have to play a 1 seed.
Yep. But how come UMBC's going home? Because they lost.
Exactly.
So Howard advances. Who are you rooting for tonight? SMU versus Miami, Ohio. The winner's going to play Tennessee in 2 days.
I wouldn't mind if Miami wins. I want to see everybody root against Tennessee, and then Tennessee not lose, but win in a hostile environment on the road. Like, I want the odds against us to force us to lock in and take that us against the world mentality. The 14 Vols team did that, and it served them well. Like, I feel like this team needs to do that too.
Because Tennessee will be favored against either one of these teams on
Yeah.
Friday, SMU or Miami, Ohio. But if it's Tennessee versus SMU, there won't really be a lot of opinions out there on this game. So Tennessee will just go in knowing, hey, we're supposed to win this game. Pressure's on us. Mm-hmm. If Miami, Ohio advances, that's a team that's been talked about all season. They went undefeated in the regular season, then lost in the first round of their conference tournament. Mm-hmm. A lot of people will be tuning in saying, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this team, which went undefeated in the regular season, was questioned all year? Bruce Pearl was talking in the middle of the season about how if they lose a game, they don't belong in the tournament. Then they get in. Then they win in the play-in round where they still have to prove it. Hey, wouldn't this be quite a story?
Yep.
Tennessee could use that as, hey, everybody wants us to lose so Miami, Ohio can advance.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think that would be –
That's a pretty good theory there
of
which side you want here.
That would be ideal. And then also you got the tie-ins too. Hey, the school that Bruce Pearl used to coach at, Tennessee, and Auburn – Bruce felt like Auburn deserved to be in and not Miami of Ohio. Well, Miami of Ohio is in. Auburn is not, and Tennessee's going to be the team that knocks them out. I mean, it's that triangle of, connection between those three programs. Don't you love March Madness?
I do love it. I love it.
Don't you just love sports?
I love sports. Do you love social media interaction when it comes to sports? Do you love, what do you call it, Twitter tape? When a 3 to 5, maybe 5 to 10 second clip of a rep?
The Twitter teachers?
Twitter teachers, yeah.
The Twitter scouts?
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It's really unbelievable. When you think about it, Josh, to provide some context to those that have lives and don't spend a lot of time on Twitter, don't know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Should clarify.
The Tennessee beat, they were in attendance in practice yesterday. Tennessee allows the media to capture B-roll, capture video during a certain portion of the practice. And you don't want video to be captured during team periods where, you're running certain plays, things like that. So a really safe window of time for media to capture video would be during individual sessions, the easy stuff, right? Pitching and catching, route versus air, simple individual drills. Because surely you're not going to give out any good stuff to the opponent. Well, the receivers were working on the speed out being thrown by the quarterback. One of our receivers, 5-star freshman, one of the best players in the country, was captured running a speed out. A lot of folks had a lot of comments about it, about the route, about the technique. What was lost in their opinions was the fact that they knew that the route was half speed. It was literally 50%. And the reason why it was 50% is because for a young player, it's hard to run a speed out 100% if you've never done it before. And so it takes time. It takes walking through it and then jogging through it and then running half speed through it and then 3/4 speed and then full speed. This is what every receiver on the planet has done in certain routes. Certain routes, depending on the person, takes a number of steps. A quick slant, it's 3 steps. 3 steps will get you 5 yards. And so you walk through that, and then you do it full speed, and you nail it down. But the Twitter teachers, they felt like everything should be done full speed. The Twitter receiver coaches that have trained receivers, have been a receiver, that know what they're talking about, said everything should be done full speed. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Another way to look at this, Josh Ward, is we got a new strength coach, don't we?
Yes. Derek Owings.
Would you say he's pretty modern with his approach to speed and conditioning?
I would say he has updated his approach, yeah.
He did do a interview sit down with Mike Keith where he talked about we're not just going to do things just to do it. It has to serve a purpose. Well, for receivers, that when we are running full speed and we do run multiple go routes, we're logging miles and miles on our bodies. So whenever there's a time to work on the top of the route or to go half speed to preserve our legs, it's probably smart to do it. This was also one of those cases. For the last 2 years, in fall camp, we've had receivers that either was held out of first scrimmage. We've seen spring practice over the last couple of years, receivers miss time because of potential soft tissue issues. This year, it was Brazel. We've seen Braylon Staley go through it. We've seen Mike Matthews go through it. The reason why that happens is because you run too much. Well, you have a strength coach that's come in and letting folks know, hey, let's not do it like that. Okay? Let's not run the guys into the ground. So you're serving 2 purposes here. Number one, you're making sure that guys are taking care of their legs because spring practice goes to 15, and that was only number 2. Number 1, you're mastering the technique of one of the hardest routes to run for a true freshman receiver, and that is to run full speed in one direction, put one foot in the ground, and go in the opposite direction without slowing down. It's one of the hardest things to do. And high school players are not taught that route. It's something that you have to learn. And when you learn it, it's probably best to do it half speed first. But don't tell the Twitter receiver doctors out there because they think it's different. Baffling. And don't get me started. It ain't just Tennessee. We got folks critiquing Auburn's practice now.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep. Auburn's quarterback, Byron Brown, who transferred from USF, and people criticizing his throwing motion as if he's not played football on national television for everybody to see and succeeded doing so. Do you succeed or not?
Did he beat Florida as a starting quarterback, South Florida?
Running the very offense at USF that he'll now run at Auburn.
Well, I mean, the NFL, he's at Auburn.
Yeah.
He's at Auburn right now. He's paid to produce for Auburn.
Yeah, he's playing for the Tigers, not the Falcons.
So he ain't thinking about the NFL right now. I'm sure he wants to play NFL, but his throw motion is good enough for college football. Phillip Rivers, funky throw motion.
Yeah.
It worked out for him.
Yeah.
There are players in the NBA that have a funky shooting motion. Only thing that matters is what, Josh Ward?
Does the ball go in the net?
Does that blankety blank go in the net or not? That's all that matters. Does a ball hit the receiver's hands or not? That's all that matters. It's crazy out here.
Yeah.
It is crazy out here.
Yeah.
The
It's out of
people
control.
that know the least
Shout the loudest.
Talk the most and shout the loudest.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
Shannon texted in, I did not tune in for sensibility and common sense. What is going on? We'll try to limit that moving forward.
Unbelievable.
We'll try to limit it. Andrew I saw that too on Instagram. I thought, looks kind of slow. But I thought, calm down. He wasn't a 5-star for no reason, and it's practice. I didn't think to immediately throw out an opinion. It's crazy how fans can act online a lot of the times. LSU, we dodged a bullet here.
It's why I hate video clips.
Yeah.
It's why the first practice or two, I mean, I'm excited that it started, but I'm not like in a rush to go and look at what's going on because I see everybody else trying to overanalyze this practice clip of 6 seconds of, this dude looks this way. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're looking at. You have zero clue. You have no clue. Like one of my buddies sent me the same clip. Mm-hmm. He's like, what you think? I go, he looks smooth. His steps are good. They're fine. I didn't think the route was fast, but like I didn't even pay attention to that. I just saw that he looked smooth, and then I started thinking, oh, it's probably 50%. It's probably half speed, and that's a good thing. I'm glad that we're doing more half speed stuff, so that way our receivers can be healthy. Can be healthy. There are so many examples, and I know we got to go to break, so I'll continue on the other side.
Yeah, we'll continue the conversation.
I got time today.
Yeah, Jason Swain's here. He's a former volunteer wide receiver of VFL, 865-656-9900. If you would like to join us.
In the record books, Josh.
That's right.
In the record books as a Tennessee wide receiver. So I think I would know a thing or two about playing the position.
Top 10 all-time receptions at the University of Tennessee.
I think I would know a thing or two.
We'll come back. We'll continue the discussion. We'll invite you to be part of it. Ron Slay will be a part of the discussion, by the way. The Slay Ride from 1 until 2 o'clock today. Thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Thank you for being with us as we continue on Josh and Swain.
The Sports Animal app has a special second stream and a link to our latest videos. Download the Sports Animal app.
100% satisfaction guarantee. That is what you get at Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical. So much that's their motto. Happy you'll be or the service is free. If you, the customer, isn't pleased with the work performed, Hiller will make sure to make it right. They've been in business since 1990, family owned and operated, and their techs are professional, experienced, and trustworthy. They come into your home and leave it cleaner and better than they found it. They operate differently at Hiller. They take your health, your safety very serious. They treat your family like they want their own family to be treated. Being welcome into your home is something Hiller doesn't take lightly. They're trained to make sure that you are never, ever left without services you need to be comfortable and safe. And you can book appointments online. In a few minutes, you can handle setting an appointment without ever picking up the phone. Go to the website, book that appointment, super easy, super convenient, happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
In East Tennessee, someone needs blood every 2 seconds. 1 in 7 of us will need blood products in our lifetime. Platelets expire after 7 days and red blood cells after 42. Medic Regional Blood Center offers 6 to 7 blood drives per day across our region and has 4 donor centers. Donate and receive a Medic gift and the great feeling of having saved someone's life. Donate now. Find out more at medicblood.org or call 865-524-3074. An hour of your time gives the gift of life.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur? At Twin Peaks, they're proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Check out their barrel selects, hand-picked by their team and bottled just for you. Supplies limited. Stop by Twin Peaks to see what they're pouring. Cheers.
Invest your money where it counts. In your kitchen. It's the heart of your home, but if it's old and outdated, too small, and not serving your family's needs, then you need help from the professionals at Kitchen Sales. If your spaces aren't giving you the vibes you need to thrive, let Kitchen Sales transform those spaces. Now, when you team up with the pros at Kitchen Sales, you get access to designers that have been designing kitchens for decades. They know the ins and outs. They know what's going to stand the test of time, and also, more importantly, what trends to avoid. You also get tons of options, not only in materials and styles, but also in pricing, because they can beat salvage store pricing, or they can go all the way up to a fully custom line. They have 2 great locations for you to get started, and they're on opposite ends of town. First one is near downtown on Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and the other out west in the Town and Country Circle Shopping Center. You can always get inspired online at kitchensales.net.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. We're presented by Junk Beyond, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, top 10 all-time receptions, number 21 in the 2003 recruiting class. Shannon reminded me in the text box, former wide receiver for the Utah Blaze as well. So let's not leave out any credentials.
Let's leave that out, man, so I can have my credibility intact.
Brandon is enjoying a large bucket of popcorn listening to Jason Swain preach at the Twitter Doctors. We're discussing a clip of a rep of Tristan Key's highly touted wide receiver who is now on campus at Tennessee going through practice yesterday that got some attention and some overreaction. I don't even know. Overreaction is not even correct.
Tristan?
Improperly distributed reaction.
Tristan, a man, you have got your first taste of idiots that comment in college football. Because in high school, you don't get much blowback, except for when you pick a school and all the other schools, fans want you and tell you how you're making the wrong decision, and especially LSU fans. You were committed there, and they thought you were the best thing ever when you were committed, but, somehow you stunk when you decommitted and went somewhere else. So you experienced a little bit of that blowback. Mm-hmm. But now, this is a little bit different of criticism. This criticism comes from people that have zero clue what they're talking about. And you can't pay attention to it. What you need to do is understand that only a few people in the world has accomplished what you've accomplished. As a high school player, your brand is pristine, and you have an opportunity to do something special for the next 3 years here, because you are on a 3-year plan. So if I am advising Tristan Keys, I would not even look at it. But if I were to look at it, because, hey, social media is a good place to, slide in some DMs and, try to get maybe a nice lady or two if you want to do that. But if you were to get on social media, I would not pay attention to it. I would not let it bother you one bit. Another thing that's really funny to me.
Yeah, ignorance is truly bliss.
Oh, yeah,
if you are a user of, first of all, in general, but if you're a user of social media,
yeah.
Being ignorant to some of the stuff that's out there is probably the better route to run. Run that one at full speed as often as you can.
Yeah. And so there's another clip of the receivers running down the line and working on catching the ball over the outside shoulder, holding the defender. A drill that I did, and we did at Tennessee, also at half speed, that produced first-round wide receiver, Robert Meacham. It's a drill we did at Tennessee. It's a drill that I did with all the receivers I trained after my playing days. I did a bunch of things going half speed on that line. And so that was another example of the Twitter coaches trying to critique that drill. And it's funny to me that fans don't understand, some fans don't understand that you can be efficient and get better without running yourself into the ground physically. There are drills that are put in place to help with tracking the ball over your shoulder where you're on a knee. Like a lot of my hand-eye coordination stuff was done stationary, was done while on one knee, tracking the ball over my shoulder as someone behind me was throwing the ball over my shoulder, and I was tracking the ball. I can get 25 reps in that way without lining up on a football field and sprinting 50 yards and having someone throw it 50 yards or having a jug machine, chunk the ball. I can't get good reps that way. Mm-hmm. So you're being efficient with some of these drills that are done half speed. There's a time and a place to do things half speed. There's a time and a place to do things full speed. Individual drills are put in place to be a build-up to future drills. So we're going to do things half speed during this individual drill, but when we go to period number 7, we're going up against DBs, and we're going to go one-on-one, and that is full speed. That's how football works. That's how basketball works. That's how other sports work. You do things half speed first to build the confidence, to make sure you're not sacrificing technique, and then when you feel comfortable, you do it faster on air. And then you do it against somebody, live action. That's the way it works. But don't tell the Twitter coaches that.
Yeah, layup lines, you don't always go hard in the paint.
Yeah. I mean, why is the layup line so slow? Guys are not dunking. Because that's what they were doing in the real game. It's called warm-ups.
Okay, so you're not ready to label Tristan Keys or any member of the 2026 class a bust quite yet?
No, but here's the big picture that we have to understand.
Okay.
You're living in a day and age where everyone has money. And you're recruiting against everybody. And you're trying to separate yourself away from the competition. And narratives can be created that are not true. I don't know if you know this, Josh, but there are things on the internet that's not true.
Can't think of any examples.
And people will believe them. Well, there's this narrative going around about Tennessee's wide receivers, right? And if you are an opposing coaching staff and you're trying to out-recruit Tennessee, when it comes to a receiver, you're going to bring up the fact, Tennessee didn't do this and do that in the NFL. Well, what I can say is no other team in the country last year had 3 receivers go for 800 yards or more. You can take that same narrative that Tennessee didn't have this dude do this in the NFL. I can take that same narrative and say Jalen Hyatt, Velus Jones, Cedric Tillman, Dante Thornton. I can take that same narrative and use those 4 guys as an example and say those guys probably not getting drafted where they're drafted without Tennessee's system. Because they were not projected to be drafted high before their last season at Tennessee. It was the system that helped put them in that position.
Yeah, they all improved their draft stock by a significant margin, I would say, in their last year at Tennessee.
Correct.
From where they were entering that season to where they ended up being drafted at the end of the season after it.
We speaking the truth today, right, Josh?
We're trying to,
Okay.
or at least
Can I continue?
we're going to see how it goes. Yeah.
I got one more point.
Okay.
All those guys I reference these were all 3-star players. Tillman was a 2-star player.
Mm-hmm.
Dante Thorne was, I'm sure, a 3 or 4-star player, whatever. He went to Oregon. But the real test, the real experiment is currently on the roster. That's Mike Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he was a 5-star talent coming in. All these other guys were not 5-star talents. The system helped those guys get to the league. Mike Matthews and Josh Heupel's entering 6th season, he's the most important player to the narrative. Because you can say, after Mike Matthews goes to the league and performs well, we recruit talented receivers and we help them get to the league. Competitors can't knock that. They can't go up against that.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're trying to use this narrative that really is false right now. There's no way to prove it. Tennessee has taken 3 stars and put them in the league. Ohio State's taken 5 stars and put them into the league. Well, you should take 5 stars and put them in the league. Not taking anything away from Ohio State. They're doing a great job. But that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah. To clarify, Dante Thornton, he was a 4-star guy. Makes sense, 6'4", 185, running the way he did.
That's what I figured.
But the point still remains the same. His draft stock absolutely improved his last season at Tennessee from where he was transferring out of Oregon as a prospect.
Stock. He had no stock out of Oregon. Right. They wanted him gone. They wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah, he clearly had to improve as a receiver.
Correct.
And he did that. And then Chris Brazzell will be the next one. He was also a lower-rated prospect, went to Tulane, and he's about to be drafted first, second round, probably in the NFL draft. All right, we'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900. Some good football talk here on the show this afternoon. We'll have plenty of hoops as well. The NCAA tournament is here. Ron Slay will be here at 1 o'clock. Full sleigh ride from 1 until 2 thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Great option for you, by the way, with all the games coming up this weekend. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out with us. Join us. Call or text 865-656-9900. Watch on YouTube as well. We're live on the Sports Animal YouTube channel. Thanks for hanging out with us, however you are doing so today on Josh and Swain.
Get up to $20,000 off new box trucks, landscape bodies, service bodies, and medium-duty trucks, all in stock now at Beatty Chevrolet. Visit BeattyChevrolet.com or stop by on Parkside Drive. Beatty Chevrolet, your commercial truck headquarters.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
The NCAA tournament officially kicked off last night with the beginning of the first 4. Howard defeated UMBC 86-83 to claim the number 16 seed in the Midwest region. In the nightcap, Texas defeated NC State 68-66 in the West region. They will be the 11 seed and move on to the round of 64. The first 4 concludes tonight at 6:40. Prairie View A&M takes on Lehigh for the right to get the 16 seed in the South region. And in the nightcap at 9:15, Miami of Ohio faces SMU. The winner becomes the 11 seed in the Midwest region and will face Tennessee in the first round on Friday. NBA tonight at 7 o'clock. The Celtics host the Warriors at 7:30. Thunder visit the Nets. Trailblazers take on the Pacers. At 8 o'clock, Raptors visit the Bulls. Timberwolves host the Jazz. Clippers take on the Pelicans. At 8:30, the Grizzlies meet the Nuggets. Hawks visit the Mavericks. At 9:30, the Lakers take on the Rockets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial Wealth Management and Retirement Planning. It's a fiduciary. Brogan Financial operates as a fiduciary, meaning they have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of their clients. They are led by Jim Brogan. They were founded in 2001 to serve clients in their pursuit of financial independence. Now, for 20 years, Jim Brogan has been teaching financial education classes at the University of Tennessee and Pellissippi State. And Jim has his next 2-night class coming up in just a few weeks at Pellissippi State. He will have a 2-night retirement planning class at Pellissippi State's Hardin Valley campus. Jim will teach you how to balance risk and reward in your investments, increase income certainty in retirement, and protect your life savings from costly mistakes. He'll also cover things like ways to reduce taxes on IRA and 401k withdrawals, things you can know like maximizing Social Security benefits, and things to avoid, common mistakes with trusts, wills, and powers of attorney. If you'd like more information on these classes coming up Tuesday, April 7th and April 14th from 6:30 to 8:30 at Pellissippi State's Hardin Valley campus. You can get information online. When you go online, go to confidencewithretirement.com, confidencewithretirement.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
When's the last time you went through the bottom drawer of your jewelry box? If you've got old, outdated pieces of jewelry that you're just hanging on to because of sentimental reasons, but you also can't wear them, take that jewelry to TK Wheeler out at TK Wheeler Jewelers. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. TK Wheeler Jewelers is the place to go to celebrate all your special occasions, but it's also the place to take that old, broken jewelry and make it new again. If you've been hanging on to a brooch from your great-great-grandmother, but honestly, when are you ever going to wear a brooch again? Or something beautiful passed down from another family member, have TK Wheeler breathe life back into that piece of jewelry so that you can actually wear it for the rest of your life. That's what they can do at TK Wheeler Jewelers. Master craftsmanship will build your beautiful piece of jewelry that'll be a one-of-one, totally unique to you, and it's more affordable than you think. So refashion that old jewelry and make it wearable again at TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
At Myers Yardscapes, they're with you from start to finish. Their team is hands-on through every phase, from weekly mowing, seasonal pruning, and mulch installation, to hydro seeding, irrigation systems, and even outdoor uplighting. They really do it all. When you want a full-service landscaping and hardscaping company that's honest, reliable, and goes above and beyond to get the job done right, you want Myers Yardscapes. Transform your outdoors with experience you can trust. Myers Yardscapes, where quality takes root. 865-567-4982.
Hey Vol fans, it's Dr. Lewis Reaper with Tennessee Foot and Ankle, and our team is all Vol. We know the pains that come from kicking the TV after a tough loss and the agony that follows until the next win. For any Vol pain that you experience, let us help heal you from the ankles down. Located in Sevierville, Madisonville, and Lenoir City, we'll make it worth the drive knowing you're being treated by true Vol fans who know true Vol pains. Call today at VOL 986-2700 and let's get your Vol pain gone before more settle in this next game day. Tennessee Foot and Ankle.
Experience and leadership matter when it comes to protecting Knox County. David Amburn has spent his career providing both. David Amburn has served as a corrections officer, patrol officer, detective, federal task force officer, and narcotics captain. He was promoted to chief of detectives by Sheriff Tom Spangler in 2021, where he proudly serves today. A lifetime of service, a record of leadership, a commitment to keeping Knox County safe.
I'm David Amburn, and I'm asking for your vote for Knox County Sheriff.
Vote David Amburn for Knox County Sheriff. Learn more at amburnforsheriff.com. Paid for by David Amburn for Sheriff.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda. Join Tyler and Will this Tuesday at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall. The area's top sports and Pokemon card shop has everything any collector could want, or they'll find it. It's from 3 to 7 this Tuesday in Maryville at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall.
This report is sponsored by WeatherBug.
Get the fastest local alerts and accurate 24/7 forecasts with WeatherBug. It's easy to use and provides real-time customizable alerts so the weather never takes you by surprise. Plan every day with confidence. Download the free WeatherBug app from the App Store now.
Got another chilly day out there for your Wednesday, keeping a mostly cloudy sky with high temperatures only reaching the middle 40s. Most of us going to be staying dry but chilly today. However, a few isolated snowflakes can't be ruled out on the Cumberland Plateau. Into tonight, expect temperatures to fall back into the middle 30s. I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
Beat the Tennessee spring storms and protect your home with a new roof from Creative Metal Systems. Whether you want the timeless look of shingles or the lifetime strength of metal, they've got you covered. Call 865-738-8962 or visit creativemetalsystems.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. We are presented by Junk Be Gone. Thanks for being with us. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Ready for some more hoops tonight. 9:15, by the way, Miami, Ohio, MOU versus SMU.
Josh, you got to scout.
Got to scout the opponent.
So you got to be ready, man, to stay up, have your notepad out, and see if you can spot those tendencies from either team. So that way you can relay it to Rick Barnes. Josh, you got to watch the game tonight.
I'll be watching. And I won't be complaining tomorrow. Because this time tomorrow,
Hey, Joel, is this recorded? Is this show recorded?
The full round of 16 games will be underway. So I will not be complaining.
Josh Ward said he will not complain tomorrow about tonight's late game of Miami of Ohio and SMU.
I didn't say I won't state facts. That game went late last night. Whew. Went a little long, didn't it?
See? That little part at the end, that's complaining.
Some on the internet, Twitter, would call it breath work swing, which I recommend.
That game ran late last night. Woo. That part, that's complaining.
Here's something to watch tonight. The status of B.J. Edwards.
Yeah.
He's an important guard for SMU. He's been battling an ankle injury. His absence has hurt SMU's team.
Yeah, he's important.
Unless there's been an update this morning or into the afternoon, he was listed as questionable going into tonight's game. So B.J. Edwards, former Vol guard, has been a really good player for them, was at Tennessee for a year, transferred to SMU, went to Knox Catholic. Something to pay attention to, the status of B.J. Edwards, and if SMU wins, his status going into the Tennessee game will be big.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, I'm sure he knows what Tennessee wants to do. I mean, we pretty much ran the same motion offense for years, and it's about, reading the defender and your reaction to the defense. So he's going to know what we want to do, but, again, it's about executing and being able to stop it. So that matchup will be interesting with him playing off the ball. For SMU, he does run a little bit of a point as well, too, but that will be a interesting matchup for sure. I do want the Miami of Ohio matchup just because I want Tennessee to have the spotlight. I want folks to be rooting for Miami of Ohio, and I want Tennessee to use it as motivation. And I was thinking, Josh, I'm not talking trash or anything. This is not what I'm doing. I'm just doing what Josh Ward would do. Stating facts here.
Okay, that's what the show's about?
I'm just stating facts.
Okay, truth, facts, journalism.
No trash talk, no complaining. I'm just stating facts.
Good.
This would be the second time, or maybe even the third time, that Tennessee has eliminated a sports team from Miami of Ohio in the postseason. Because we did it with baseball last baseball season.
That's right.
I'm not sure if we did it in softball.
I don't know if Tennessee, did they do the elimination, but Miami, Ohio, I think took a whooping.
I think
in
softball came here in the regional.
Yeah, that part is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this will be the third team, potentially, that could be eliminated by Tennessee in the postseason. Did I get that right?
That would be right.
Okay.
Yeah, in the last 12 months.
I'm not talking trash. I'm not bragging.
Okay.
I'm doing what Josh Ward would want me to do. Simply state facts.
A statement of fact.
That's what I'm doing.
What that would be.
All right. So that's on the line.
Now, Bruce in the text box predicts SMU by 10. SMU is favored by 6.5 going in. I think it's true to say that a full strength or close to full strength SMU would be a better basketball team than Miami, Ohio. You also never know. Teams can get hot. Teams can play above what their talent level is, but you'd probably rather play Miami of Ohio because, according to the paper and the numbers, MOU's not as good.
How do you watch this game as a Tennessee fan, knowing that you're going to play either team and not have a rooting interest?
Well, that's an excellent question as we wrap up this segment. But the sense that I'm getting is that fans are just going through this week with an overload of nerves and fully anticipating their worst nightmare, whether it's SMU or Miami, Ohio on Friday.
Because my reasoning for wanting Miami, Ohio to win is not about the path of less resistance or least resistance. Mine is about making sure that our guys are locked in.
Yours is the mental game.
It's the mental part of it.
Yep.
It's the mental part of it.
Yep. Well, I'm sensing a lot of fans that their mental game is broken right now. I asked a fellow office member earlier today, hey,
I understand.
Who's Tennessee playing on Friday? And I think they said SMU, and they said they're losing to SMU on Friday. So they're just
the
concern is there.
I understand.
And when the bracket was revealed on Sunday, I think everybody either sent or received a message that said getting knocked out by Miami of Ohio in the first round would be so Tennessee. So
I don't have that happening. I have us winning in the first round.
Okay. I do too. But let's see who the opponent is first, and then we can update the conversation tomorrow on the percentage chance of.
What do you mean, but?
865-656-9900.
I do too, but. What? Ain't no but. You either do or you don't.
I do too, period.
No, you said I do too, comma, but is what you did. No, ain't no but. Ain't no but, Josh Ward. Get that butt out of here. You and that butt, get it out of here. Tennessee's winning against SMU or Miami of Ohio. There's no but in the first round. Now, second round, here comes the butts.
Butts are for boxing out this weekend.
Bring in the butts.
Rebound the ball, then put it back in the hoop. That'll be part of the goal.
Cannot lie.
Ron Slay, he'll talk about the Boom Boom Room at 1 o'clock. We'll talk about the tournament at 1 o'clock. We have another segment in this hour coming up on Josh and Swain.
You can now enjoy UT Sports on TV while hearing the Vol Network play-by-play on the Sports Animal timed with it. Here's how to sync it up. We delay the Sports Animal radio broadcast just a bit, so when the game reaches kickoff, tip-off, or first pitch, pause your TV, then listen to the Sports Animal broadcast. At the moment the game starts on the radio, release pause on your TV. Now you're in perfect sync, watching the action while hearing the Vol Network call live on 99.1, the Sports Animal. It's the best seat in the house, your house.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Amish Elegance Fine Custom Furniture located at 613 North Campbell Station Road in Farragut. You can stop by and see their beautiful 4,200-foot showroom floor. They updated it recently. You can see everything they have inside the showroom. You might find something in there that you want specifically for your home or your office space, whatever the case might be. But they can also help you design anything that you need for your home. You can sit down with the team, go over every detail. They can help you with the type of wood, the style, the exact dimensions, the color, everything. Then hand those plans over to the Amish families they work with to build beautiful furniture designed for you, something for the living room or the dining room, your children's room, your office, or your outdoor space. We are about to be back in patio season, outdoor season for the next several months. They can help you find exactly what you need at Amish Elegance. They can help you design it and then have it built for you. They'll hand the plans over to the Amish families they work with to build furniture that is built to last. Stop by 613 North Campbell Station Road in Farragut or go online to AmishElegance.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
And that ball is gone! The 2026 Tennessee baseball season is officially underway. Under new head coach Josh Elander, the Volunteers are gearing up for another exciting season on Rocky Top. Tickets are still available for select games this season. Don't miss a minute of the action inside the newly renovated Lindsey Nelson Stadium. For more information on Tennessee baseball, including schedule and tickets, visit allvols.com today.
Spring weather is finally here, and now you're ready to get outside and enjoy your lawn. That means it's time to go see the guys at Dickens Supply and get your fertilizer or check out their new zero-turn lawnmowers. With 3 locations in East Tennessee, Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply is the go-to for landscape supplies and equipment. With brands like Toro, Exmark, Ferris, and Wright, we have the equipment you need. See us soon at one of our convenient locations located in Knoxville, Maryville, and Powell, or check us out online at DickensSupply.com.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster, We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you find space for your 3 desk drinks. Why do you have 3? And while we can't help you find the perfect volume for your presentation video, LinkedIn can help you find the perfect audience for your business. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/small business.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is Eric Ainge from The Eric Ainge Show on the Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show sponsored by Tennessee Wealth Management right here in Knoxville. For 2025, the 198 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 36.3%, almost 3 times more than the Dow. Their 7-year track record, 16.7% per year, which is 6 points better. To learn how common stocks instead of mutual funds can materially improve your financial future, tune in Saturdays at 11, Sundays at 9 on Newstalk 98.7. Also on your favorite podcast player, search The Organized Investor, or even better, join us at the Organized Investor Workshops at Chesapeake's on Parkside Drive in West Knoxville. You'll meet us in person, get a workbook, have a great meal, and learn how to get free estate planning documents through our online partner, Trusted Will. Seating is limited, so reserve your seat at theorganizedinvestor.com or by calling 865-415-2058.
Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk. Eric Ainge and the other hosts of the Organized Investor Show are all employees of Tennessee Wealth Management.
I'm Pat Boyle here to help you beat the book. That's the one sports. The Celtics host the Warriors, and I think this is one-way traffic, just like their last meeting when Boston went into the Bay Area and led by as many as 34. Steph Curry is still out for the Dubs, and this time the Celtics have Tatum, and they're at home. It's just a bad matchup for the Warriors. They tried shooting a million threes last time, and it didn't work, and there's a huge size disadvantage. So unless Golden State shoots an absurd clip from deep, it'll be another blowout. I'll lay the points with the Celtics. I'm Pat Boyle. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Back for the final segment of hour number 1. We'll be quick to close out hour number 1 so that we can get to Ron Slay on the sleigh ride in our next hour. Swain, we can wrap up answering this question, maybe. Any word on how Tristan Keys has looked in practice?
Smooth.
Depends on who you ask.
Smooth. Like a 5-star. I've said it on this program. It was a while ago when I said it. I only said it once, so people may not remember. But the comp, for me, when watching his highlight film, watching his tape, is Alshon Jeffrey.
I do remember. Yep.
That's the comp. That's who I compare him to. He's 6'3 plus. He's a long strider. And he's a guy that jump balls. He's probably going to win more times than not. Not every receiver is the same. Every receiver has a different set of tools. Staley's toolbox is different than Mike Matthews, and their toolboxes are different from, Tristan Keys. Brassel's toolbox was different from the other two as well. So that's the comp. I compare him to Alshon Jeffrey. But he looks better than a lot of true freshman receivers that come in. He looks like a 5-star. That's why he was. And I say was because it doesn't matter anymore.
Now he's on campus.
Exactly.
He's got to put in the work to be on the field against other talented wide receivers that he's competing against now in spring practice. We are full speed ahead to hour number 2.
Woo! That was a fast hour, man.
You like that? Ron Slay, next hour is going to be moving. We're going to hop on the sleigh ride thanks to Dead End Barbecue. When we come back, we'll talk hoops with Ron Slay, the VFL and SEC legend, here on Josh and Swain.
Start your day with Drake C. Toll.
I'm Drake Toll, on the air from 6 a.m. to 9 Eastern, getting you to work every day. To do that with Westwood One, the Oxford University of Names in Sports Media. Buckle up.
Then Black and Abdallah.
That shot was insane.
Is that what you would say on the air?
You're the play-by-play guy.
Abdallah being testy. All right, here we go.
And Westwood One Sports Night.
Stay on the line, get on the call, talk about whatever you want. That's what we're doing on Westwood One Sports Night.
Westwood One Sports Talk. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Ted Russell Ford, they are online for you at tedrussellford.net. They have 2 locations. I say they because you can find Ted Russell Ford at Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive. They have truck month savings. You can do the numbers on this. You can save big time with 0% financing. That's available for 60 months on some of their brand new Ford trucks. No down payments and no payments for 90 days. Thousands of dollars in savings right now on brand new Ford trucks at Ted Russell Ford. And the Ford F-Series has so many different options, combinations available to fit what you need in a truck, and they make it easy to shop and look at all their different truck options at tedrussellford.net. Just hover over the new tab, and then you'll see the truck lineup, and you could look at all their different options, their Super Duty trucks, and if you're looking for something else in the SUV lineup, from the Escape to the Expedition, the Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport, see what they have when you go to tedrussellford.net. Call and ask any questions. You can stop by. You can have them bring a vehicle to you. Take advantage of mobile service as a customer at Ted Russell Ford. They will go above and beyond for you. Your super dealer, it's online at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement. With everything going on in the markets and the headlines, we know this can feel like an uncertain time. Hi, I'm Mark Pankratz, former UT men's basketball coach and financial advisor with Axiom Wealth Management. At Axiom, we're here to provide clarity, guidance, and support. Whether you have questions about your investments, retirement plans, or you just want to learn more about what's going on, our advisors are ready to help. Call us today or head to axiom.nm.com to schedule a no-obligation consultation. Let's navigate this together. Axiom Wealth Management is a Northwestern Mutual private client group.
There's a lot of good and even beautiful mattresses out there. Thousands, in fact. Online and in-store. No shortage of options and stories. It's a mattress jungle. Very confusing. But at the end of the day, as light becomes darkness and it's time to slip between the sheets and get a good night's sleep, all that will be forgotten. And the only thing that will matter is, did you get it right? Here's the only thing that you need to remember to make that happen. Kinesis. Available exclusively at the bed store, Kinesis releases life force energy. All natural, breathable support and comfort that will last as long as you want it to. Powered by Perpetua all-natural latex foam, Kinesis perfectly aligns your body in a pressure-free environment. You'll enter into a state of kinesis where your body and mind convert rest into energy. Hi, I'm Roger Cunningham, owner of the bed store. Right now, I'm offering you $1,000 trade-in for your old mattress when you purchase a new Kinesis. I promise you won't regret it. Kinesis and the bed store, while we'll even tuck you in.
Start the new year with comfort and savings from Pipe Wrench Home Services. Tired of high energy bills and constant heating and AC repairs? Ready for a more efficient home? There's never been a better time to upgrade your comfort and take control of your energy costs. Upgrade your HVAC system now with Pipe Wrench Home Services and make no payments until 2027. A new energy efficient system means lower bills, fewer breakdowns, and peace of mind for years to come. And with Pipe Wrench Home Services same-day service guarantee, you won't wait to start enjoying a more comfortable home. Your comfort isn't just our job, it's our promise. Upgrade your HVAC system now with Pipe Wrench Home Services and make no payments until 2027. Schedule your free estimate today at pipewrench.com. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. Same-day service guaranteed, or the visit is free. Offer good with approved credit. Some restrictions apply. Visit pipewrench.com for details.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide at 99.1thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal. This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
The World Baseball Classic doesn't mean as much to the United States of America as it does to other countries. And that has never been more evident as it was in the ninth inning of the U.S.'s loss in the championship game to Venezuela when closer Mason Miller didn't pitch in the game because the United States wanted to honor the San Diego Padres' request to only have Miller pitch with the lead. Could you imagine Venezuela doing that? I mean, what a joke for Team USA. I'm Nick Cousins.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Febreze. New Febreze Air Mist has 50% more odor fighters and up to 30% more fragrance than the old formula. So now you can take on 100% more stinky odors, like sweaty gym bags, greasy cooking smells, and the after effects of the dog rolling around in something. Just spray, and new Febreze Air instantly restores just clean freshness. Smell you later, odor. Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Next to VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver Jason Swain. I am Josh Ward. We are very excited for the next hour. We're always excited to be here, but especially this hour as we hop on the sleigh ride. We got to push it a day this week, which is great. We're one day away from all of the action, the Thursday, Friday action of the NCAA tournament. We don't know Tennessee's opponent yet. Tennessee will play on Friday against the winner of tonight's game between SMU and Miami, Ohio. We hop on the sleigh ride with VFL and SEC basketball legend Ron Slay. He's on 3HL in the afternoons in Nashville. He's a part of ESPN and SEC Network basketball coverage. Ron, this is the best time, NCAA tournament time. How are you today?
Best time of the year, man. I am feeling phenomenal. I got to sleep in my own bed last night. You know what I mean? This is the best time right here before, you got the first 4, but coming on into Wednesday. Wednesday's when you start getting up and getting all your little trinkets as far as your snacks and everything in line, because your excuses need to be flowing. Wherever you're at work, excuses need to be top priority to why you off work. Whether you're sick, you need to get your sick days in now before somebody else try to use them. Like you gotta, the dog got sick. I gotta take him to the vet. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. We gotta stay here. Look like we're gonna be here about 8-10 hours at the vet, trying to figure out what's going on with the dog. The grocery store, all the milk gone. They told us everybody stay in line. The milk truck is outside waiting on them to restock it. Whatever you got to come up with, man. This is the time that all the excuses work. So it's a great time.
Yeah, pull up AI if you need to. Hey, give me 10 to 12 excuses to use and pull the one that might fit where you are.
That's it.
I don't think Allen Iverson's going to help you with excuses, man.
AI's got the answer.
He got the answer. That's right, Ward. There's something you got to watch with Swain and Ramon Foster. Like these two, they cool with football just reigning supreme all year long and not letting us have a little gap. Swain, let us have our little gap right here, man.
They're the captains of Team Petty.
What do you mean? That's it.
I prefer basketball. I prefer basketball. That's my number one sport.
Yeah, Swain is on your side on that part.
Yeah, give me basketball
Talk to your
year-round.
volunteer brother, man. Talk to your volunteer brother, because Ramon Foster, boy, he just leans into the NFL news and what's going on.
Oh, yeah, it's draft season, yeah.
No, man, I'm ignoring the NFL, man. They're not gonna hold us, hostage all the time like they try to do with the NFL news and the draft. It is March Madness, so you can wait.
Yes,
you
it
can
is.
wait about that.
And
hey, Ron, do we care as a Tennessee fan who wins between Miami, Ohio, and SMU? Should we care?
No, the analysts do. The analysts do, the people that's breaking the game down, the people that's doing the scout, they care a little bit more. I would like if I'm in that war room and I'm breaking down like what the tendencies are of one versus the other, I would choose SMU to play just because it's a slower pace. They got some big bodies to move around. You know, that's it's good for our interior. When you play Miami, Ohio, they averaging up there above 90, like hovering around 90 points. Like that's a different pace right there. You know, a different offense that you got to kind of, you know, kind of load up against. You gotta do your research. You gotta know your schemes in that one. So I would pick SMU. I'm now being afraid of either one. No, I think we are more superior than both, especially top to bottom. But you know how they do in the NCAA tournament. When them hot shooting teams happen, and that's all you need to blow your socks off. So Miami of Ohio will be more conditioned to be able to do that as far as getting hot, shooting the ball from three. With all these bigs that can step out, the guards that constant moving. But I also don't think they've seen anything like what they're gonna see in SMU, or if they were to win that game, what they would see in Tennessee.
Ron, can I share with you why I want to play Miami of Ohio?
Why you want to play them, Swain?
Because I remember the 2014 team where Conzo Martin and his guys felt like it was them against everybody, including their own fan base, their own administration. Yeah. And for Tennessee, everybody's going to cheer for Miami of Ohio because of Bruce Pearl's comments, because of some of the hate out there, and plus they're a great Cinderella.
Yeah, people love a Cinderella.
And I think it would be great for Tennessee to feel like it's us versus everybody else, and we lock in, and we're even more focused, even more willing to prove everybody wrong. Is it just me, or do you agree with that approach, or should I want to play SMU more?
No, I think you can agree with that approach. I think what you're doing at the same time is saying, okay, you're expecting this group to take on that mentality. I think that's the only thing. Like the groups, the team that you just named, that Conzo team, yeah, there was some different type of dogs. May not have been there in the length and you know what I mean, the stars beside their name or anything, but man, them dudes were different. Okay. Those dudes were self-made, walking in there. The Josh Richardsons and the Jerron Maymans and all these guys, like them dudes, they had to have that chip on the shoulder. They would have felt like that anyway. And then Coach Conzo knew what it was. Like you talking about ready to run through a wall. That was every single game. This group, I would have said, yeah, it was a Kai or Jamal was on this team. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Put them against the world. Even the team with Olivier Kamwa now. Okay. Remember when they played against Duke?
Yeah, because they did that without Zakai.
They did that without him. Yeah, it was like, okay, this is a different bunch. This group right here, I've yet to see that mentality, what you're talking about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And there's no knock to them, but the bounce back, I've seen it individually. Like guys come back and, you know what I mean, get back. But you knew what it was with the other teams. You knew exactly what it was. I haven't seen that with this group. So we had an opportunity at the SEC tournament when they played Vandy. I'm telling y'all right now, Kentucky, Florida, a little bit of Arkansas, and the Vandy faithful were all at that game cheering against Tennessee. I've never heard it that loud for a Vandy game. Now, the Arkansas game, when they played them in the championship, I will say more Vandy fans came out. That was an impressive crowd. But in that matchup, Tennessee and Vandy, that was the other fan bases cheering against them. So that was the us against the world mentality right there that should have kicked in. Like, because I was looking around as a fan like, no, look, that's a blue hat. That's an orange and blue. Like, what are they doing cheering against? You cheering against them? Like, so you had that before. You didn't live up to it. You know what I mean? You had an opportunity early in the season. Go avenge a loss. Up there in Rupp. Didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's been different occasions where you had opportunities to go out there and put the smack down and let people know, yeah, we ain't going for that. You know what I mean? I haven't seen it. I did see the bounce back game by Felix and those guys after getting mopped the way they did. But as a whole, to say we could lean on that, I ain't seen it yet. And I'm guess what? I'm open to see it. I'm here for it if it happens. No question about it. But got to show me, man. Got to show me.
Thanks a lot, Ron. Thanks a lot. Hey, you just answering the question. I mean, that's all you did.
That's why we bring him on the show every single week. That's why he's on ESPN. He's Ron Slay. He's an SEC basketball legend, and we have him every week thanks to Dead End Barbecue. We're going to be eating some Dead End Barbecue while watching games tomorrow, by the way. We're going to have a big watch party. Dead End Barbecue, great option for you if you want to stop in and eat anytime. Sutherland Avenue, if you want to pick up food, if you're doing a big event, you need some catering help. DeadEndBBQ.com is the website, DeadEndBBQ.com, and available for you on Sutherland Avenue, making the sleigh ride happen. We'll talk more about Tennessee, trying to get through the first round, of course, and then if that happens, what it might take to beat Virginia, if that's the next opponent, or could be Wright State, but we'll talk Virginia because that would be a big matchup in the second round. We'll talk about the whole tournament. We have a lot to discuss between now and 2 o'clock Eastern time here. You can watch on YouTube. We're in-house today, too, so you can watch Ron Slay on our Sports Animal YouTube channel live as we continue the sleigh ride. Ron Slay with us for the entire hour on Josh and Swain.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
I'm Kimberly Glenn, a lifelong resident, and I'm running for Knox County Commission at-large Seat 10. My platform is simple yet powerful. Community, protecting neighborhoods, supporting schools and small businesses. Opportunity, addressing critical infrastructure needs, promoting smart growth and good jobs so families can afford to live and work here. Public safety, standing with law enforcement and first responders to keep Knox County safe. I'm running for a better Knox County for my grandchildren and for your family too. Vote Glenn for 10 on May 5th.
Paid for by Kimberly Glenn for Knox County Commission.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress? Need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
The next 30 seconds could save you hundreds on your car insurance. At The Hartford, we're passionate about your protection. If you're 50 or over, AARP Auto Insurance from The Hartford gives you benefits that really matter. And you could save $597 when you switch. How's that for a little peace of mind? Visit trusthartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is our passion. The Hartford Insurance Group, Inc. pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. Savings vary.
2 words, prostate exam. Did your butt just clench? Relax. Screening starts with a simple, finger-free blood test. Around 1 in 8 men in the United States will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. But don't clench. Prostate cancer can have over a 99% 5-year relative survival rate when caught at a localized or regional stage. If you're 40 or older and have a prostate, visit RelaxIt'sABloodTest.com to see if a PSA blood test is right for you. Talk to your doctor about screening and next steps. Sponsored by Novartis.
Stanley Fence, East Tennessee's leader in gates and fencing. Need security or style? Stanley Fence has got it all. Automatic gates, access control systems, and custom estate gate designs built in-house for speed and quality. From aluminum and chain link to BOCA code-compliant pool fencing, Stanley Fence stocks it all. No long wait times. And right now, they'll beat any price on commercial cantilever slide gates. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today. Stanley Fence, family-owned, operated, and the first name in fencing.
Here's to the helpers. To the ones who grow up knowing that life is about more than finishing first. It's about finishing together. At Ingalls, we know that doing your part doesn't mean doing it for yourself. It means doing what you can Even though you might not seek the spotlight, we see you, and we're grateful. Ingalls. Low prices. Love the savings.
When it comes to your home, every crack tells a story. At United Structural Systems, we know how to read those signs. Since 1994, homeowners across Tennessee have trusted our experienced team to diagnose and repair the toughest foundation and waterproofing issues. With over 30,000 satisfied homeowners, we know exactly how to fix it. We pinpoint problems at the source, whether it be foundation settlement, basement water intrusion, crawl space moisture, and more. Our solutions are engineered to last, and with our A+ BBB rating and transferable lifetime warranties, you can trust that your home is protected long after the work is done. Above all, we are local experts. We live here, we work here, and we treat every home like it's our own. Because for us, it's not just about the repair. It's about the peace of mind that comes with a job done right. Book your free home inspection today at USSTN.com. United Structural Systems. We are problem solvers. We are experienced. We are USS.
We continue on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We are presented by Junk Beyond each and every day, and every week we have the sleigh ride with VFL and SEC legend Ron Slay. Thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Tennessee on Friday will play the winner of tonight's game between SMU and Miami, Ohio. So Friday to get through, and then Sunday would be a big test, expecting Virginia there in the next round. Ron, we talked about the mindset, so I'm sure that's part of your answer here, but what do you need to see from Tennessee? Nate Amick came back last weekend, so that factors in too. But what you need to see from Tennessee to get through the first round and then try to get through the first weekend of the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I think in this situation here, man, this one of those come out and you don't play around. Like, drive to the basket. Put the pressure on these teams. Drive to the basket. Get to the cup. Like, we know, well, we're hoping that by going to the basket, we can make the layups. And if that happens, that should open up more as far as us having to take contested shots. Or pound it in the post. Nobody can play with you guys front line. Like, nobody. It's only a certain amount of teams. Those are the elite. You don't see them until the Elite Eight. You know, the Elite Eight, if you make it to the Final Four, like, that's when you see those teams. But these teams early, man, this shouldn't be a problem. UVA they got a little size that you would have to tangle with, but you should be fine in these if you just stay true to what your identity is, and it needs to be interior play, but with guys that can go out there and also get you a bucket. Gillespie, you can get you a bucket. Nate Amick can get you a bucket. That's fine on a one-on-one, but continuously to pound the ball inside, I think is the easiest thing. A lot of people do that when they set the tone in when you're little. When you go into these EYBLs and the AAU tournaments and things of that nature, the teams that start out saying, man, first game, man, we finna let it fly. You go out there letting it fly with them inflated balls, dog, and that ball gonna bounce so hard off the rim, and they're gonna be running the other way getting layups. Why don't you just penetrate, get in the paint, beat the teams up? You got 4 guys that can rotate, and you can even throw Nate down there. So you got 5 guys essentially. Like, you got to do that, man. Go be the aggressors. If you wait and get punched in this tournament, that's uphill battles you don't want to fight that you don't have to. Especially in your seeding, you know how they do, man. Everybody, like Swain was just talking about, everybody takes on the underdog when you're sitting in the gym. So they will turn on you and get the rolling up there in Philly and be looking out for the underdog. So this is the opportunity to go and jump out right there early and hit them in the mouth, man. Show them what we're supposed to be. That's all I'm saying.
When Tennessee plays Virginia, Virginia is the number 1 team in the country at blocks per game, over 6. I watched them against Duke, and they had possessions where they blocked 2 or 3 at a time. What is the approach for Tennessee for the guards and the post players when you're going up against a team like Virginia that gets so many blocks, man? They beating it up in the paint.
Yeah, don't be indecisive. When you get in those pick and roll situations, know if you're hitting a big or know if you're hitting the big early, and the big got to be ready to shoot. All of that catching it on the roll and pivoting in the paint, looking around to see who the other guard is I can go run the pick and roll with. When you do that, you allow the defense to reset. So don't let the defense reset to gain themselves and then put you at a disadvantage or equal playing field. Like, you're running the pick and roll to get an advantage for a reason. The other thing I would say also in situations like that, you got to screen and you got to wait on the screen if you're the guard. Come off of it after the screen is hit, and you're gonna have they got principles that they stick to. You will have what you're looking for, whether that be the matchup, whether it be stringing it out, whether that be creating a 2-on-1 on the backside. Know what you're going to. You don't necessarily have the playoff instinct. You know what it is. The details are there. And the other one I would say, if it's anybody out there on the Vols team that can hit that mid-range 15-footer right there at the free throw line, if you're playing the 4, if anybody can hit that mid-range shot, this team is a lock for the Elite Eight. A lock, because the film is out. That's the way I would play it. You play with 2 traditional bigs. The person that's catching the ball at the free throw line, I'm sagging off of them. It's sagging in the lap because the post-to-post passing is good for Tennessee. I'm sagging off of them. You got to show me you can shoot that. You got to show me you're willing to shoot that, because a lot of them are not. J.P. Estrella came on a little bit. Dwayne Brown has that little push shot that he's developed that I would love to see him go back to. Jalen Carey made one in the SEC tournament. Like, just look, be a threat from that spot. That's how you make the paint shrink, by getting guys in. Then guys start to lead their shooters, and then you get the open look. So that's one way to attack this team, man. And you got to go through their chest. You know what I mean? Virginia's big. Go through their chest, athletic. So, I mean, the good thing about playing in the SEC, what you play, the speeds you play, it's nothing that you're going to run up against that you haven't seen. Whether that's slow pace, whether that's fast pace. You are not going up against anything that you haven't seen, from the best point guard to the best big man to a dynamic wing. There's nothing that you cannot refer back to and say, I remember when we did this against them. Let's try that. You know what I'm saying? So you should be ready to go.
Doesn't Bishop Boswell have to be a threat? He can't be a zero offensively. I know he makes other plays that are very helpful, and I know that matters, but they've got to have something from him offensively, right?
Absolutely. Those are the intangibles that he's supposed to make. That's why you're out there. That's how you got the time to get on the floor, because intangibles. That's how you made your name, playing with guys like Zakai and Chaz Lanier and all them. Finding time to get on the floor, they couldn't keep you off because of the intangibles that you do. Now it's time to take that next step. You know, I thought he started to do it towards the end of the season. Looking for those matchups, taking it, being aggressive, going to the cup, being able to draw fouls, being able to go finish through contact, knocking down the open shot. If you're able to do that, you got to be able to do that, because they need someone off the ball that can be able to be a threat, or when they're on the ball, be a threat when you got Jacoby running off the screens, or Nate Ament. So you have to have somebody else, because they will drop off. The defenders, man, they are very disrespectful when playing against Tennessee. Like, I think one person that smacks them in the face every opportunity they get is Amari Evans. Like, Amari, he don't care, and I love it. And if he missed, he got the mentality of, I'm going down here to get it back every opportunity I get. So that motor continues to run, but that effort that he plays with and the fearlessness, that's what you need to be fearless out there. It is what it is. Somebody else going to get this shot if you don't. Like, let's go. If we can't get it to Nate, we can't get it to Jacoby, which you shouldn't be able to if the defense is doing their job. I mean, y'all playing 3-on-3. Make it work.
What's the balance between giving your players confidence to shoot wide open shots, but you want your guys who shoot it well to shoot majority of the shots? Example would be Bishop Boswell shooting 2 back-to-back threes. Like, usually you have your best shooters that if they miss it, they get it right back, they're letting it fly again.
Yeah.
The second shot, I was like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. But guess what? That's that confidence, Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that confidence. It's a feel for it. You know what I'm saying? You know your role.
Okay.
It's been defined at this time. You know what it is. So are you willing to buck the system, or you willing to play within it, and figure out? So I think the pecking order of it is I need one of those guys to be aggressive. Amari is one of those guys. Bishop Boswell is one of those guys. And then that's where we kind of, start pressing the brake a little bit. But I also believe you can't get lost in that thinking that I can shoot this second shot if it's a guy like JP down low.
Okay.
Like, get him the rock. He balances it all out. Dwayne Brown balances it all out. Felix, when thinking I can score, balances it all out. You know what I mean? You need those guys. Jalen Carey, you need those guys to be able to balance you out by putting it in the hole inside. The game becomes so much more difficult if they're not making those shots. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that's the highest percentage shot. And there's not going to be a lot of open lane drives because you play two bigs. So you got to be able to knock down the kickouts when they kick it out. Or if it's a one-on-one inside, you got to be able to make that. Hopefully, that's why I'm saying you pound the ball inside, because it'll open it up for you. You won't even have to question what's the balance in taking those shots, because it'll be a kick out, it'll be an open shot. Like, you gotta shoot the open shot unless the clock just reset. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know time and score too. You know what I mean? What the flow of the game is, what kind of shot you need. But if you got the momentum, you're on a 4-0 run, and you just got an offensive rebound, they kick it out to you, dog, let it go. Like, let's build on this. There ain't no need in holding back. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to fight you down on a 6-0 run. You down on that part of it. You like, I need to get a bucket. If that's to happen, it kick back out. All right, let's reset and go get a premium shot from one of our premium guys.
Yeah.
That right there, they got to know that as players. That can't be coach over there screaming, hey, no. You got to know as a player, man, like, dude, we need a great quality shot. Now, if it works its way back around to me, hey, I was in here at the right place, right time. Let it fly. You know what I'm saying? So knowing time and score, knowing that, you know what I mean, what the game is calling for. It's the game always tells you. The flow of the game will tell you every time.
Ron Slay with us. We're on the Slay Ride. He's our premium analyst. We have him every week thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Great option for you as you're watching games this weekend through the tournament. Ron Slay has played in this tournament. What's it like from a player's perspective? We'll zoom out. We'll look at the bracket, see what Ron thinks about teams he likes, who could advance. We'll talk about it over the next 30 minutes. Another half hour to go on the Slay Ride, presented by Dead End Barbecue right here on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Join Tyler and Will Thursday live from Mark Nelson Denham downtown from 3 to 7. Brought to you by Axiom Wealth Management. World-class solutions with tangible results. Offering a tailored approach to financial security for every season of life.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
The NCAA tournament officially kicked off last night with the beginning of the first four. Howard defeated UMBC 86-83 to claim the number 16 seed in the Midwest region. In the nightcap, Texas defeated NC State 68-66 in the West region. They will be the 11 seed and move on to the round of 64. The first four concludes tonight at 6:40. Prairie View A&M takes on Lehigh for the right to get the 16 seed in the South region. And in the nightcap at 9:15, Miami of Ohio faces SMU. The winner becomes the 11 seed in the Midwest region and will face Tennessee in the first round on Friday. NBA tonight at 7 o'clock. The Celtics host the Warriors at 7:30. Thunder visit the Nets. Trailblazers take on the Pacers. At 8 o'clock, Raptors visit the Bulls. Timberwolves host the Jazz. Clippers take on the Pelicans. At 8:30, the Grizzlies meet the Nuggets. Hawks visit the Mavericks. At 9:30, the Lakers take on the Rockets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money. a lot. And that's important, trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Looking for a new or used car or wanting to lower your monthly payments? At ORNL Federal Credit Union, get a 0.50% rate discount by setting up automatic payments or direct deposit. Plus, take up to 90 days to make your first payment. Stop by, call 800-676-5328, apply online at ornlfcu.com, or ask your dealer for ORNL Federal Credit Union financing. Certain restrictions may apply. Offer cannot be combined with any other offers or promotions. Equal housing lender. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Join Tyler and Will this Tuesday at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall. The area's top sports and Pokemon card shop has everything any collector could want, or they'll find it. It's from 3 to 7 this Tuesday in Maryville at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall.
Lil Wayne, celebrating 20 plus years of the Carter Classics for one night only. Lil Wayne, live in concert in Knoxville. Bringing the heat to Food City Center, Friday, October 23rd. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey folks, Gerald Evans with Ted Russell Nissan. Are you in the market for a brand new 2025 Nissan Murano? Well, you will be after hearing this. If it'll drive, it's worth $55,000, $670,000, $80,000, $10,000. Bring any old sled to 10, and it's worth $10,000 toward the purchase of any brand new 2025 Nissan Murano.
You know that feeling when you walk into a restaurant and you're just another order number? Yeah, we're not about that at Big Kahuna Wings. Since 1997, we've been serving the wings that changed it all, plus the best burgers, wraps, and more. That's Big Flavor. We've also always had a commitment to hospitality by greeting you with a real smile, where we remember your favorite sauce, where your family feels like our family. That's Big Friendly. Come see us today at our Farragut or Murrayville location or our franchise location at Westtown. Big Flavor, Big Friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
Spring is almost sprung. Have you been putting off that demo, big or small? A rotting deck, an old shed, gazebo, mobile home, or another eyesore? Enjoy 10% off up to $100 on any demo removal this month. Give them a buzz for more information on this special offer. Junk Beyond has proudly been the #1 junk removal company for 20 years. Call today for a free estimate. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
When there's stuff that you want gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
Vol Nation, big news for collectors. Sports Treasure, one of the largest and most trusted sports card and memorabilia stores in the South, is expanding. After nearly 40 years on North Broadway, Sports Treasures is opening a brand new location in Farragut, right across from Farragut High School. Find hobby boxes, singles, autographs, Tennessee Vol collectibles, memorabilia, man cave decor, and of course, the famous chip case collectors love. Opening this month, so follow Sports Treasures on Facebook for updates on the new Farragut location. Sports Treasures, collect the memories, treasure the moments.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Save more on the brand's Pros Trust during Lowe's Pro Savings Days. Get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt 20-volt max tool. Plus, get up to 35% off select major appliances. Valid through 3/27. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Got one more chilly day before we warm up heading into the weekend. For your Wednesday, we'll keep a mostly cloudy sky, temperatures reaching the middle 40s heading into the afternoon hours. Most of us going to be staying dry today. However, we can't rule out a few isolated snowflakes across the Cumberland Plateau. Moving into tonight, temperatures slowly fall back into the middle 30s. I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
We're back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Presented by Junk Beyond, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists. And we're on the sleigh ride with Ron Slay, thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Ron, you've played in this tournament. You've played in big games. You've played at the start of it. You've advanced. What is this week like for players? What's the mindset like that either you had or players need to have? We've talked a little bit about Tennessee this week, but going into this tournament, what's it like from a player's perspective?
Man, first and foremost, it was always, where are we going? For my era, you know what I mean? Like, we were trying to figure out what our location was, where we going to be, what is it to do after we win. You know what I mean? Probably thinking the wrong thing before we locked in and was like, okay, let's look at the opponent and see what's going on. But the excitement, man, the excitement was, it wasn't nothing like it getting ready for the tournament, because you done watched it all these years growing up as a kid, man. Like when it comes to basketball, March Madness and the NBA Finals, maybe the NBA playoffs, is some of the things you grew up on. Like it starts with the theme song. You know what I'm saying? Before you even get to the game, you trying to think, man, like, oh, what's it gonna be like running out? You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this for years. You always think about one shining moment. You try not to get caught up in trying to do something to get you on there. You just play your game. So that was one of the biggest things, man, when you looked at it. That was the excitement, and it was twofold. It was two separate occasions. So the first time I went, overexcited, like, can't wait to get in the game. Man, what's it gonna be like? The crowd, like, how can I make my impact? All of this going through my mind, and I was just like a ball of energy. The second year I went back, it was more business related because I had been before. You know what I'm saying? So it was good the first year to have veterans around us. C.J. Black, Hathaway, Isaiah Victor, all the way down to Tony Harrison, them, to Vincent. Like, they knew how to handle it because they had been to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was like, man, let's go. Let's get to it, you know? And I thought that was a good balance right there. The second year, we walked into it more so feeling snubbed, a lot of it because of us. So I think we kind of walked into it with the wrong mentality. Like, man, we ain't even supposed to be playing right now. We ain't supposed to be playing in no Dayton. We ain't supposed to be playing Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I mean, embracing the moment, like, all right, let's go. And that might have just been me thinking that way. But that's what I felt. And we kind of started off a little slow and sluggish. It didn't really play up to our game. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you're playing one of them lower seeds and, you know, they're giving a day off. So that was the way we looked at it, man. Well, I looked at it anyway.
Did you see Chris Lowe tag you about North Carolina today?
I saw this foolishness.
That was a, sorry for the pun, low move, I thought, by our friend Chris Lowe. Zach Turner replied, our guy, he's thanks for the painful memory, Chris. So yeah. But here I am bringing it up too on the radio.
Chris think he's slick.
Yeah, that was something else, man. I told Lowe, man, like, but I will say to his credit, man, when you talk about guys that play football and basketball and they can impact it on both sides, Julius Peppers was him.
Yeah.
Like, that was that guy, dog. Like, I've never, to this day, I've never seen somebody come from the help side and block a hook shot. You're not supposed to be able to block a hook shot. Especially, I'm shooting a hook shot over Brandon Haywood. So that means you telling me I'm clearing the 7-footer. If I can clear him with the hook shot, oh, this got to be easy money. To think that a dude, I don't know, it was Peppers, about 6'4", 6'5", coming weak side and blocking it out of bounds. Do you know how high you got to get to come from the weak side to over the 7-footer to come get a hook that's going up? Like, I was like,
yeah, there's no way Peppers gets enough attention when you have the greatest athlete conversation. Obviously, Bo and Deion Sanders, they come up with their two-sport.
Peppers in that conversation.
Peppers, because he was a superstar NFL player and was a high-level basketball player for North Carolina.
Because basketball and football, there's a crossover during the season.
Yeah.
Where football guys come off the field and you try to go play on the basketball court, you tripping and falling over yourself because the surface is different.
Yeah.
And the skill level is different. So it's harder to do. Like Ronald Curry, you know how high thought Ronald Curry was, Slay?
He was on that team,
But he just wasn't a good basketball player in college because it's hard.
Like, we were begging for them to put him in the game. Like, please put him in the game.
Yeah.
But it was perfect for Julius. It was perfect. Like, he was in there. He had Brandon Haywood, Chris Lang, who was hovering 6'11", and then him being the third rotation guy. Like, they didn't need him to put the ball on the floor. They just needed him to finish, be able to catch, rhythm, shoot, dunk, have the timing on blocks. Like, box out. Like, this dude was a monster out there, man. And he wasn't in the way. Like, he was in the flow of the game, which was crazy. So, yeah, man, he don't get enough credit. But I remember that dog and, like, talking crazy to them in the hallway, in the tunnel, and all that, man. Like, that was some fun moments right there. That ruined it. And Zach put it in the tweet. Like, dog, we had already, once we got up on North Carolina, we knew they were done. We saw Bill Self and Norm Roberts and them guys sitting up there in the stands scouting us. And all we kept on doing was looking up at like, this, because they got us in Puerto Rico, dog. They got us earlier that year. We were like, this the rematch we want. We gonna slaughter y'all. Because we was in Puerto Rico having a blast. Like, I could barely remember what we was doing in Puerto Rico when it came to games. Like, the game was so far down the priority list. Like, I had no clue what was going on in Puerto Rico, dog. I just know we ended up out there hooping. That's all I knew, man. And them boys took advantage of it. They was out there ready to get to it. So we wanted to show them, y'all didn't get to see the real Tennessee. We're gonna show y'all though. Let's get Carolina out the way, and then Brandon Haywood fouls out. If he never fouls out, Ed Cota never has to take over. They would just kept dumping it inside, and we just kept beating that stuff up. So that hurt. Thanks, CeeLo.
Yeah, for real, CeeLo. What's the adjustment? You made a comment about the inflated basketballs. I did see a video of someone bouncing the ball, and it was over their head. With all the different brands, you would think they just pick one ball, and just like the NBA, it's one ball, and everybody plays with that one ball. But with this tournament, there's all these different balls, and it's inflated. What's the adjustment that a player will have to make? And we can get your answer after the break.
Yeah, we'll save that for the final segment of the Sleigh Ride. Ron Slay, one more segment to go. The Sleigh Ride presented by Dead End Barbecue. Stay with us right here on Josh and Swain.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale and get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Out west, the work doesn't stop when the cold sets in. Well-made outerwear should protect you in all conditions. At Boot Barn, we carry the broadest assortment of warm, durable outerwear with options from top brands like Carhartt, Ariat, Cody James, and Hawks. We offer soft shell, concealed carry, waterproof and insulated coats, Sherpa-lined and denim jackets, and certified FR gear. Visit us in store to find the outerwear you need. Boot Barn. Keep west.
Do you want your next event to be the one they'll be talking about for years? Whether a watch party, wedding, tailgate, or corporate event, it's time to make your event legendary. With Colossal Productions, future celebrations will never be the same after you experience one of our colossal 14 or 16-foot video walls. Whether a business owner, event planner, or party thrower, Colossal Productions has a video wall that will make your next get-together unlike any other. See the visuals for yourself at colossalproductions.com and book yours today. Colossal Productions, where every event becomes legendary.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle, whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. Pro Source Home Buyers.
For nearly 20 years, Myers Yardscapes has served the Knoxville area with reliable, high-quality lawn care and landscaping. Whether you need weekly yard service, custom hardscapes, or professional grounds maintenance for homeowners associations, our team takes pride in delivering results that make your outdoor space shine. Call Myers Yardscapes today and experience service rooted in hard work and strong relationships. 865-567-4982. Myers Yardscapes, we make your outdoors beautiful.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack. Spring is here and basketball all month long. Are you ready to make some money? Don't sleep on the soccer or UFC, which are turning a huge profit over the last couple of weeks. It's time to get signed up. Get basketball for free. All you have to do is sign up for the football season through the Super Bowl. Go to fatjacksports.com. Stop guessing and start winning. It's your opportunity to get madness for free when you invest in a football winning year. Fatjacksports.com. No tricks, no gimmicks, just winners.
Since 1997, we've been serving the wings that changed it all, plus the best burgers, wraps, and more. Come see us today at our Farragut or Murrayville location or our franchise location at Westtown. Big flavor, big friendly, big Kahuna Wings.
Back for the final segment of the Sleigh Ride. Every week we have Ron Slay during the basketball season thanks to Dead End Barbecue. You can go back and listen anywhere you get your podcasts if you missed or want to re-listen to any part of this hour. We're talking about Tennessee. We'll see which teams Ron thinks might make a deep run here to watch in the tournament. But, Swain, you asked at the end of last segment about different basketballs that we could see at different sites in the tournament. What to make of that, how to approach that heading into the tournament, Ron?
Well, they're inflated. That's what Ron said earlier.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like you got to think, and they're new. Like nobody's used them, nobody's broken them in. It's not like they sent you guys balls to use while you're getting ready for the NCAA tournament. Like you usually have those type of balls to get a feel for them, but it's not the ones that's going to be at the destination wherever you're headed to. So once you get there, you start bouncing it, and there's no way to break it in that short time. Usually the game ball is usually broken in a little bit more. You try to get one that you can stay in practice with and go, but it's too difficult. It's too many balls, man. It's too many balls, and sometimes you just got to get a feel for it. That's why I say it's always easier to start going close. Start making them layups, because by the time you get on through, by to the next round, you're a little bit more comfortable, and somebody on your team will get a feel for it and be able to shoot the ball well. So, yeah, that's a tough spot to be in, man. But the balls ain't going to change. That's one thing about it. And both teams got to play with it.
You want to start with the SEC? You want to look at the top seeds? Who do you like in terms of matchups, chances to go deep into the NCAA tournament? What do you think starting out with all the games tipping off tomorrow?
Man, with the games tipping off, let me see what games are tipping off tomorrow. It's a free-flowing thing. Let's see, Thursday. I like Vanderbilt going to take care of business. I like Arkansas as well, just hitting on the SEC teams. Texas A&M, I do have them upsetting St. Mary's. St. Mary's is a big team, but they like to play a slow pace. I do think that pressure coming out of conference that buckyball will play will kind of turn them over a little bit and make them play a little faster than they want to. Georgia and St. Louis, I like Georgia in the matchup. if Santo Surreal can keep his head and stay in the game, he got to stay in the game. The BYU Texas already had that down that they were playing Texas. I thought Texas would beat NC State, not deep enough. But I think they're going to have a problem. BYU is without Saunders. That was a big blow to them. Texas should be able to get that one. I got Texas actually going to Sweet 16, man. So, and playing a Missouri team. Nebraska should get their first win. The fighting Fred Hoibergs should be able to get some work done. I'd have South Florida beating Louisville because we don't know what Brown will be. Like, will he be able to play? How healthy will he be?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
So that's not good. That'll be a upset. Wisconsin, I think them guards too serious back there. I think they get over the hump and beat High Point. Duke and Siena, Duke gonna win that one even without the point guard or their big man. So Michigan State, they'll take care of business against North Dakota State. VCU, I got them beating North Carolina. No Caleb Wilson. I think that changes things. Michigan and Howard, of course, Michigan. Illinois beat Penn. Gonzaga beat Kennesaw State, even though I wish Antoine Petway, shout out to him, former Alabama player. I wish he could beat him, but no, too much Graham Ike. And then Houston. Houston's one of my teams, man, that I got making it at least to the Elite Eight. But Final Four, St. John's, Arizona, Florida, and Iowa State. I hope if Tennessee can beat Iowa State, Tennessee makes it to the Final Four, but I got Iowa State penciled in.
I got St. John's in the Final Four, too.
Look at you. See, you know something, Swain.
Yeah, I love St. John's and how they playing right now.
They playing, dog.
And they got the best coach in the country, so.
Yeah, no question about it. I got Florida and Arizona in a rematch, though.
Okay.
Florida and Arizona rematch. I got Florida beating them. This ain't the same Florida team that Arizona saw earlier.
So you do have Florida going back-to-back?
Back-to-back. That's how they win them. They only win them in twos.
Ron, I got Arkansas going pretty far, man.
The only problem, I got them going against Arizona. I don't got them beating Arizona just from the simple fact I can't lean on the if with Trevor Brazile.
Bro.
If he plays like he did in the SEC tournament, yes, no question. But Arizona's so complete, dog.
I can't doubt Darius Acuff. He gonna get you 25 to 30.
Easy.
Guaranteed.
He gonna do it easy too. He gonna do it easy too.
Guaranteed.
He's gonna do it easy.
Yep.
If it's one team that could go do it, I say yes, it's him. It's him. And like even when you click in on him, like he can spread out the Thomas. He went for 29 in the tournament. Like when Darius Acuff was lacking a little bit, went for 29 earlier. It was still about 7 or 8 minutes left, and then Darius Acuff said, "You know what? Let me go on and finish up with 25." like dog, they unbelievable as a little duo back there, man.
Yep.
So.
And that's one of the fun stories of this tournament, right? We've talked all season long about these talented freshmen. Some people are really just now diving into college basketball. These freshmen that you've heard about that are going to make up the top 10 picks of the NBA draft. Nate Ament is a part of that conversation, but you can see this young superstar talent on display. Acuff is one of them. I wish Caleb Wilson, and you mentioned Brown at Louisville, I wish they were going to be able to play, but DeBonce at BYU, you're going to see some real young talent in this tournament.
Yeah, don't be surprised in this first game against Texas if DeBonce, if they lose and he go out there and go for 40.
Yeah,
like that man know how to go get his, boy. It's gonna be interesting to watch.
We are up against it. You didn't mention Alabama. What do you make of their situation?
Man,
about to get smoked.
Listen, I think they make it through the first weekend, and I expect Aiden Holloway to be back. Because this don't have anything to do with the police side of it. That comes on down the line. This right here is just the student affairs trying to get into student conduct. Like this, like that can be answered. If they wasn't on spring break, we'd already have an answer.
Slay, we know Aiden Holloway is gonna find a way to play. We know that. We know that. Right?
That's what I'm saying. But this time Nate Oates is handling it differently, saying, "Hey, he's not playing in the first weekend. We'll see what happens." Yeah. I thought that was good job, Nate.
Slay. We knew Holloway was going to find a way to play.
Guess what? The other part people got to understand, they may not like to hear it. It's not illegal for student athletes to smoke anymore. It's illegal to run around with 2 pounds.
In different traveling containers. Yeah. I smoke. Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do.
Yes, son, yes, we believe you.
We believe you. You also allow other people to smoke as well. That's the problem here.
Exactly. You accommodate everybody.
Exactly. We know you like assist on the court, but you assisting off the court too. That's the problem.
Hey.
Too many assists.
He's trying to work. He's trying to work on not just scoring, dog. And some hand-me-downs.
Yep. Apparently, buying in bulk, Ron Slay, that's frowned upon these days. He's trying to be efficient.
I mean, why would you?
This ain't Costco.
This is a great time. Anything else to add or to leave us with before we let you go? Any shout-outs that you need to give?
No particular shout-outs, man. Just come on, man. Hey, come on, Vols. We need y'all, man. Go be who y'all supposed to be in this first weekend, dog. You got a lot of support. A lot of people want to travel up to Philly to go get it done with you. And let's go, man. Let's get to the Sweet 16, and then we'll find out where everything else stands. Stars be the stars.
They need to do it for you, Slay. Like you wear
they don't do it for nobody else.
Your Vols on your sleeve, and when Tennessee don't win, you get crap from people.
Yes.
Do it for you, man. Do it for you.
They don't have a clue how
I'll
much
say
I
it for
get,
you.
man.
I'll say it for you, Slay. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for
Thank
you.
you.
Do it for Slay,
Thank you,
my
Slay.
goodness. Don't do it for yourself.
Please.
Do it for Slay.
Please.
I got you, Slay. I got your
That's
back.
my guy.
Everybody got their back.
Do it for Ron Slay. Or you did a bunch of TV at the start of the week. Are you 3HL the next few days? What is this week?
Yeah, I'm 3HL. We're off the next couple of days because of the tournament, but the next time TV comes around, it'll be Final Four. I got Final Four coverage, so yeah, I'm off for 2 weeks.
Okay,
but I will be in attendance in these games. So Vol Nation, y'all come holler at me.
Okay, so you'll still see Ron Slay on TV. That's going to happen. The camera finds Ron Slay. The camera loves Slay. We love talking to you. We'll talk to you again next week. And Ron, when we hop back on the Slay ride, we will plan on talking about Tennessee in the Sweet 16 and what the Vols need to do to advance 2 more rounds to the Final Four. How about that?
We hope it's another Slay.
That's right. I like that. They're doing it for me. Swain already said it. Love it.
Yep.
That's
right.
the plan. Ron, thank you very much. Enjoy the basketball the next several days. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, go Vols, baby.
Ron Slay, the Slay Ride every week thanks to Dead End Barbecue. Remember, they can take care of your catering needs. If you want to order some food, take home to watch the games, easy to do. Go online to deadendbbq.com, and you can always stop in for a delicious meal on Sutherland Avenue at Dead End Barbecue. Thanks to Ron Slay for joining us this entire hour. Thank you for being with us. We have another hour to go. Call or text to join us, 865-656-9900, as we continue on Josh and Swain.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
You're either in or you're out. And some things need to be kept in. And some things need to be kept out.
Whether it's for safety, curb appeal, or privacy, Cantrell Fence Company separates the in from the out. Aluminum, wood, vinyl, or chain link, we can meet your needs. Let us help you keep what's important in and the rest out. Get your instant estimate today at CantrellFence.com.
Spring weather is finally here, and now you're ready to get outside and enjoy your lawn. That means it's time to go see the guys at Dickens Supply and get your fertilizer or check out their new zero-turn lawnmowers. With 3 locations in East Tennessee, Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply is the go-to for landscape supplies and equipment. With brands like Toro, Exmark, Ferris, and Wright, we have the equipment you need. See us soon at one of our convenient locations located in Knoxville, Maryville, and Powell, or check us out online at DickensSupply.com.
Leaders, coaches, high performers. Are you trying to do big things in 2026? Are there some challenges that you're facing? Well, on April 23rd, you're not going to want to miss the Knoxville Summit. The event is going to be held at Neyland Stadium. On that day, you are going to hear from some incredible speakers. But more importantly, you'll be surrounded by leaders and high performers that are trying to do big things just like you. Make sure you go to KnoxvilleSummit.com to learn more, not just about the event, but about the community that's taken over East Tennessee. Head to KnoxvilleSummit.com for ticket information.
Knoxville. It's your Cadillac Casanova from Cadillac of Knoxville. And this month, the madness is happening right here on the lot. Our demo Cadillac XT5s are the #1 seed with discounts of up to $7,000 off and a clutch 2.9% interest rate. And watch out for the electric racket busters, the Cadillac Optic, Lyric, and Instinct, all with huge savings and that same 2.9% financing. So come see me, the Cadillac Casanova at Cadillac of Knoxville, where this March, every deal is a slam dunk.
99.1, The Sports Animal and Beatty Chevrolet give you the $1 Million Bracket Challenge. This year, we're stepping into the hysteria by giving you the chance to win $1 million. Jump into the buzzer-beating action by registering your bracket. And if you make the perfect pick, that's a $1 million bracket. Get 60 picks correct and win $10,000.
For 3 for the win. Yes!
Register your bracket today at 991thesportsanimal.com. The $1 Million Bracket Challenge, driven by Beatty Chevrolet. It's better at Beatty.
This is Eric Ainge from The Eric Ainge Show on the Sports Animal and host of the Organized Investor Show sponsored by Tennessee Wealth Management right here in Knoxville. For 2025, the 198 accounts this team manages averaged a net return of 36.3%, almost 3 times more than the Dow. Their 7-year track record, 16.7% per year, which is 6 points better. To learn how common stocks instead of mutual funds can materially improve your financial future, tune in Saturdays at 11, Sundays at 9 on Newstalk 98.7. Also on your favorite podcast player, search The Organized Investor, or even better, join us at the Organized Investor Workshops at Chesapeake's on Parkside Drive in West Knoxville. You'll meet us in person, get a workbook, have a great meal, and learn how to get free estate planning documents through our online partner Trust and Will. Seating is limited, so reserve your seat at theorganizedinvestor.com or by calling 865-415-2058.
Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and returns will vary depending on investment objectives and tolerance for risk. Eric Ainge and the other hosts of the Organized Investor Show are all employees of Tennessee Wealth Management.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 991thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Venezuela beat the U.S. last night 3-2 to win the World Baseball Classic. Venezuela winning the tournament is a great story. Another story from last night was the U.S. offense going cold. One of the best lineups ever put together didn't put together enough to win. The World Baseball Classic was fun to watch. Anytime you get competitive baseball in the month of March, I'm here for it. I'm Chris Black.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Wendy's has a new Girl Scout Thin Mints Frosty Fusion. With Girl Scout Thin Mints cookie pieces, rich, creamy Frosty, and a mint chocolate cookie sauce. Which means Girl Scout Thin Mints and Wendy's Frosty, yeah, they're basically best friends now. It's like 2 delicious desserts just high-fived. Snapped a few too many friendship selfies, and then rode a tandem bike down a never-ending road of mint chocolate Frosty perfection. So, swing by Wendy's and try the new Thin Mints Frosty Fusion.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Our show is presented by Junk Be Gone. JunkBeGone.biz is the website. We've had a busy 2 hours talking about Tennessee football practice, a couple days in, Tristan Keys, Twitter takes, and Ron Slay over the last hour talking hoops. We will talk more of what you want to talk about over the next hour. We've had a couple of messages come in, Swain, asking about a news item in the SEC in college football today, and that is a hire at LSU. As news came out, I think Jordan Schultz reported first this morning that LSU is hiring T. Martin as an offensive analyst. T has been with the Baltimore Ravens the last few seasons. He's a former Tennessee quarterback, former Tennessee assistant coach, and he is going to join Lane Kiffin's staff, it looks like.
I mean, this is an example of why relationships matter. Lane has hired T. Martin before out there at USC as a wide receiver coach. T was able to then be co-offensive coordinator under Clay Helton. LSU just upgraded. I mean, bringing someone in with NFL experience to serve as an analyst. I mean, my goodness, that's pretty strong. Someone that worked with Lamar Jackson, hands-on, has a ton of experience inside of this conference. I know as a Tennessee fan, you always want to see guys that played here who coach in the industry to be here. It doesn't always work out that way. Jason Witten is at Oklahoma. T. Martin is at LSU now, and these are legends that we're talking about. You would prefer those guys to be here, but T is not here. And what stinks is T's going to be
He'll be here in November.
He'll be a member of LSU when LSU comes here, and he'll be actually coaching, against Tennessee. So, it's unfortunate, but it's the business. And I'm glad that when Danny White took over as AD, that he was able to mend some things with Tennessee and T. Martin. I thought that was very, very important. But I can't expect Josh Heupel to always run and hire, former Tennessee players. It doesn't always work out that way. It may not have been any room. But I'm going to tell you this right now, Joshua Ward. Lane Kiffin is getting on my damn nerves. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
He getting on my nerves because he know what he doing. Lane, you ain't slick. You know what you're doing. Your little pictures when you was in town.
Lane knows what he's doing.
At the airport. You're not slick, Lane. You're getting on my nerves. And he knows that. Mm-hmm. He knows what he's doing.
He's going to keep doing it.
He's going to keep doing it.
Yep.
Well, this has always been him. He has grown in a lot of areas, but he's always going to be who he is, and that's a troll, and that's what he is. He's a troll who's a good football coach that has done a good job with quarterbacks and offense, but he's a troll, and that will never change.
Yep. So it can absolutely be true that T. Martin is a great hire because for this position, having him come in as an offensive analyst, Chris Lowe mentioning a few hours ago he's already on campus, worked closely with Charlie Wise Jr., all the experience T has coaching different positions, coaching in college, the NFL, great hire. Lane also knows he's a former Tennessee quarterback. He's a legend in Tennessee football history, and Lane's going to play in Knoxville against Tennessee in November.
You know what he's doing.
So he'll have some fun with that too.
Yep. He a troll, man. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with being a troll. There's nothing wrong with being a troll. It's not illegal. It's not against the rules to be a troll. It's just annoying if you are a Tennessee fan.
Yeah.
If you are an Ole Miss fan, it's annoying because he used to be here, and, of course, he wants to, needle here and there when he can. But then he'll be the first one who say, let them. I'm moving forward. I'm. No, you're not. You trolling and trying to pretend like you're not. You're not slick, Lane. We know your act. And the best thing Tennessee can do is win this year.
Yeah, I know Lane likes the work of Ryan Holiday. He's written The Daily Stoic and a number of well-done books.
Whatever. He a troll.
I think some of Lane's tactics are in contradiction to the writings
He not
of
slick.
Ryan Holiday.
He not slick.
If I've understood the writing that I've seen. So, but he's a college football coach.
I'm happy for T. Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I want our guys that play here that's in the profession to have a job and have a good job and be in a good situation. And even when T. Martin was here at Tennessee, he was in a terrible situation. I would rather T. Martin be at another place inside of the SEC or even a rival and be in a good situation than to be here be in a bad situation. Like, we can be selfish at times when we think about our own best interests. Just because the guy play here, we want him here. But for Terry Fair and T. Martin, they were here under bad coaching staffs, under bad leadership, under bad head coaches, and unfortunately, they had a sour taste in their mouth when they left. And it shouldn't be that way. That's not their fault. That's the administration's fault for putting bums as head coaches and expecting our legends to come and work for them and fall on the sword and not look out for themselves when they're trying to take care of their family. And that's just me being transparent and honest.
I agree with what you said. Modern-day Spurrier says, Paul, different type personality, but I see the point there.
Oh, definitely a troll, just like Spurrier. Spurrier's funny.
Yeah.
Lane just makes you mad. Like, Spurrier never really made me
Spurrier
upset.
had one-liners where it would get under your skin, and that was the point, but you'd also kind of tip your cap and say, well, that's well done.
Yeah, you really can't spell citrus without UT. That's pretty, I mean, he ain't wrong. That's kind of clever.
Yeah, plus Spurrier's delivery and the way that he talked.
Yep. You couldn't knock it. Yeah, you couldn't knock it.
And, by the way, Spurrier won at the very highest level. Lane's won,
Yeah.
but Spurrier was a national champion.
Yeah,
Lane's
sure.
trying to get there, and by the way, the pressure is on day one. The expectations will be sky high this year for LSU.
Spurrier hit them with the, it's a good play Georgia early in the season because they're bound to have 1-2 players suspended. I was like, you know what? He right. They always got players suspended early in the season. So, yeah, I enjoy Spurrier. Lane, you troll, you. It's a little different. You getting on my nerves, man. You are getting on my nerves.
It's going to be a big game in November. A lot of big games before that, but that's a big game coming up.
Yeah, it's a big game. I'm on Amazon right now ordering me some golf balls and some mustard bottles.
Yep. Lane he'll probably be posting on Twitter and Instagram his own photos of getting my travel bag ready.
You know we keep that the window open in the Vault Network booth, don't we? As I'm loosening up my shoulder, get ready to throw this 50-yard.
You and Ramon Foster going to have a long toss competition?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Now, if he was on our sideline, might be a shorter throw, might be able to get it there, but he's on the opposite sideline, so we won't even try.
This year, would fans rather win the Alabama game or the LSU game at home?
What's wrong with you?
I mean, it's not 100%, whatever the answer is. There's a split.
Listen.
I want to know how big's the split.
I'm not answering that question.
Okay.
You know the answer. I'm not answering. Sometimes, when kids ask you stuff and they know the answer to, they ask you anyways. I don't know about you, but in my house, I don't even answer. I just look at them. My eyes answer the question. I'm doing the same thing to you, Josh.
Okay.
I'm not answering that question. You know the answer. Alabama or LSU, if I could pick which one to win at home, which one would I take? Are you serious? What's in your cup over there? What you got in that cup?
I got some high-quality H2O.
Yeah, and what else? Brett Smith used to drink gin and water. He used to mix gin with water. It's like, so, Brett, you are country, sir. You are country. So I want to know what you got in that cup to ask me that question. You know the answer, Josh. It ain't LSU. If Tennessee beats Alabama, there's a song that we gonna play on the loudspeaker. If Tennessee beats LSU, we ain't playing neck. You know that.
By the way, that's quite a song.
We ain't playing neck, all right?
No. I don't know. When we get to the season, might bring it back up. 865-656-9900 if you want to be part of the show. We have 45 minutes to go. Thanks for hanging out with us as we continue. We're presented by Junk Beyond. Jason Swain, riled up today, ready for the 2026 football season. We're getting closer to the NCAA tournament with Tennessee playing on Friday against the winner of tonight's game, between SMU and Miami, Ohio. Stay with us right here on Josh and Swain.
You can now enjoy UT Sports on TV while hearing the Vol Network play-by-play on the Sports Animal timed with it. Here's how to sync it up. We delay the Sports Animal radio broadcast just a bit, so when the game reaches kickoff, tip-off, or first pitch, pause your TV, then listen to the Sports Animal broadcast. At the moment the game starts on the radio, release pause on your TV. Now you're in perfect sync, watching the action while hearing the Vol Network call live on 99.1, the Sports Animal. It's the best seat in the house, your house.
Vol Nation, big news for collectors. Sports Treasures, one of the largest and most trusted sports card and memorabilia stores in the South, is expanding. After nearly 40 years on North Broadway, Sports Treasures is opening a brand new location in Farragut, right across from Farragut High School. Find hobby boxes, singles, autographs, Tennessee Vol collectibles, memorabilia, man cave decor, and of course, the famous chip case collectors love. Opening this month, so follow Sports Treasures on Facebook for updates on the new Farragut location. Sports Treasures, collect the memories, treasure the moments.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Join Tyler and Will this Tuesday at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall. The area's top sports and Pokemon card shop has everything any collector could want, or they'll find it. It's from 3 to 7 this Tuesday in Maryville at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall.
At Myers Yardscapes, they're with you from start to finish. Their team is hands-on through every phase, from weekly mowing, seasonal pruning, and mulch installation, to hydro seeding, irrigation systems, and even outdoor uplighting. They really do it all. When you want a full-service landscaping and hardscaping company that's honest, reliable, and goes above and beyond to get the job done right, you want Myers Yardscapes. Transform your outdoors with experience you can trust. Myers Yardscapes, where quality takes root. 865-567-4982.
It's Truck Month at Beatty Chevrolet. Get major savings on a huge selection of new Chevy trucks, plus a warranty for life on most new models. Don't miss your chance to drive home the truck you've always wanted. Head to Beatty Chevrolet today, where the deals are big and the trucks are even bigger. Stop by Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive, or visit BeattyChevrolet.com to take advantage of big savings on Chevy trucks. Beatty Chevrolet, locally owned and operated for over 90 years.
It's time now for the Retirement Minute with the host of More Living, Jim Brogan.
Join me for a special 2-night retirement planning class at Pellissippi State's Hardin Valley campus. In this informative course, you'll learn how to balance risk and reward in your investments, increase income certainty in retirement, and protect your life savings from costly mistakes. I'll also discuss ways to reduce taxes on IRA and 401k withdrawals, maximize Social Security benefits, and use key provisions from the One Big Beautiful Bill to potentially lower your tax bill. I'll also cover how to avoid common mistakes with trusts, wills, and powers of attorney. Thrive Financially in Retirement is held Tuesday evenings, April 7th and 14th, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Pellissippi State's Hardin Valley campus. To learn more information and to register, go to confidencewithretirement.com.
Thanks, Jim. Visit Jim online at broganfinancial.com.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1 The Sports Animal free anytime, anywhere.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 865-656-9900 if you'd like to join us. Rod in Athens said, I'll take a win over LSU this year over a Texas win. I've hated Texas way before they invaded our conference. I was going to say I would take the win against LSU over an Alabama win. Then I threw up a little and came to my senses.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Russ says, with Lane's new yellow pants, the mustard stains will not show.
Well, I wouldn't plan on aiming at his pants, but that's fine.
Wes believes Lane will come out of the tunnel this year wearing a mustard bottle hoodie and carrying a golf club.
Oh yeah, he'll lean into it. He usually does.
Lane Kiffin hiring T. Martin as an offensive analyst. T now in Baton Rouge, already working in the LSU offices.
Yeah, I'm not upset about it. I don't think anyone should be expecting Josh Heupel to make that move.
Yeah, Josh Heupel hasn't done anything wrong here.
Didn't do anything wrong. Who knows if there's a spot available, anyways?
Yeah, that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just happy for T. I'm just happy that he has a gig, because I understand how hard it can be to find a spot, and I'm just happy he has a place he can coach, and if it works out where he can come back, that would be ideal. I mean, he has a statue here. This place means so much. There's a lot of ties to Knoxville for him, with family. So I would hope that it could work out, but it was forced last time, and he probably shouldn't have never came back when he did, because Pruitt almost got him in trouble and put the staff in danger. So I'm happy for him.
Kevin in the YouTube chat, would you rather beat Alabama or LSU? Choose one this year. He says hands down LSU. So feel free to shun Kevin for the rest of the show, Swain, if you need to.
Well, Kevin just proved that he's taking his hands for granted. He doesn't need any hands. It's Alabama. That's the answer.
Oh,
and
I wasn't curious.
You think you slick, Josh? I don't know why you would ask me that question.
I wasn't necessarily curious about your answer, Swain. It's a rhetorical question for you.
Hands down. Okay. It's Alabama.
Okay.
There's a cigar that you smoke at the end of the game when you beat Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song that's played after you beat Alabama.
Right.
The last two times we beat Alabama, folks out here tearing up the goalposts. What are you talking about? It's LSU and his hands down. That is not the correct answer. You need to redo that answer, sir. You need to back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Go back, study, and sign up for another test.
That is not the right answer. But that's my opinion. It's the wrong opinion.
Right.
It's just the wrong opinion.
Your opinion is wrong.
Your opinion is wrong. This is one of those cases where, hey, everybody's opinion matters. No, not the wrong ones. The wrong ones do not matter.
The Ward House carries those rules as well.
Exactly.
I understand the rules you're implying.
There are right answers and there's wrong answers. That is a wrong answer.
Herschel does say, but there is a mattress you burn after you beat LSU.
No, that mattress was burnt when Lane left Tennessee.
Yeah. You're taking the mattresses back. You're burning them in celebration as opposed to in anger.
We beat LSU in 22. I didn't get the memo about any mattresses burning. I'm sorry, I didn't get that memo. The answer is Alabama.
Andrew said, I was thinking about that the last time Tennessee beat Alabama, I guess the last two times. Can we please stop going on the field no matter who we beat?
Please. We got to stop doing that. Yeah. There needs to be extreme punishment moving forward for anybody goes on the field. No more. We are an elite program. It's time to start acting like it.
Speaking of Alabama, a lot of Ty Simpson talk yesterday on ESPN.
Yeah, he's going to find himself get drafted in the middle of the first round. The Rams have a pick there, but the Jets have a pick there too. And he is being mocked to go to the Jets. And the Jets have, I think, multiple first-round picks either this year or next year. And so if they can get Ty Simpson this year and he works out, great. If he doesn't, then they can use some other first-round picks to draft a quarterback next year in a deep quarterback class. So
I like a good Jets joke. They have not had a lot of success, and quarterbacks have really not had a lot of success going there.
well, the last Alabama quarterback that went there worked out, didn't he?
It's been a few years, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't born when it happened, but, that's why they make history books.
But maybe this could work out. Geno could start things out, be a veteran influence. They have acquired picks, as you mentioned, to maybe build out that roster, and maybe things could be better for Ty if he goes there. I wouldn't want to go there if I'm him, but maybe it could work out. Chad Pennington went there and had success, so it has happened. There's a Tennessee connection.
Do you want to tell people what you text me? Huh?
We're about honesty and transparency on this show, right?
Yeah.
I said that I would contact the Mannings and ask, how do I get out of this situation?
And what did I say?
You said that Ty can get in touch with Bryce Young or Tua, call their alums. Leave ours alone.
This is not a sometimes thing, Josh Ward. This is an all-time thing.
When Swain says it's not about SEC brotherhood, he is very clear on that.
This is an all-time thing. You can call Bryce Young and get his opinion. Peyton will be helping our quarterbacks. If you wanted Peyton's advice, you should have signed with Tennessee.
You would have gotten all the access you needed.
He should have transferred to Tennessee. But I'm sorry, Peyton is unavailable to give you advice, Todd Simpson.
He's busy prepping
Marshall to wear that 16, baby. Bring it out of retirement. Oh, man, this is going to be something.
It is going to be something. Ticket prices at Baylor are going to go up.
That Booster Club is going to be rocking, ain't it?
Rocking.
Woo-hoo-woo.
Rocking.
You print money up there at Baylor.
By the way, does he give the Matt Leinart, Chris Lofton answer to his own son? If Marshall asks, can I wear number 16 at Tennessee? No, you cannot. Or the Matt Leinart answer specifically.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to work out.
That story we mentioned yesterday, by the way, USC, according to Matt Leinart, has multiple times asked him, hey, can we unretire your number if a five-star or highly touted prospect wants it? And his answer was absolutely bleeping not to USC, which is the right answer. I would have said the same thing if I were him.
Yeah, you shouldn't even ask. Like, USC, you should have, asked it in a weird roundabout way. Like, hey, get somebody that's close to Matt Leinart to, ask him, a hypothetical question over lunch or something. Like, hey, man, what if a five-star recruit would call you and say that they want your number, man? How would you answer that? And you say no. Then that friend can report back to USC, so that way USC is not asking Matt Leinart and getting embarrassed. It's the way you do it.
Yeah.
They just handled it wrong.
Yeah, they've handled a number of things wrong. Gene in the text box, this is always the order in which we must win. Vanderbilt, Alabama, Kentucky, Florida, Georgia. LSU is not even a top 5 rival regardless of coach. Now that part I agree with. LSU's not a top 5 rival. I don't see a rivalry with Tennessee and LSU. I was talking about this season, this schedule, because Florida and Georgia aren't on it. You can pick one win between LSU and Alabama. That was my question. For 2026 at Neyland Stadium.
You see my eyes, Josh?
I saw your fists.
That's your answer. Yeah, when you say must win, Kentucky Vanderbilt's a must win because you're a better football program than them and historically, but the one that matters the most to you as a program, that's Alabama. That's the most important game on the schedule. I know coaches are going to say the most important game is the one that you play this week. I get it. Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you ain't smoking cigars for beating Texas or Kentucky or Georgia Tech or Ole Miss or none of those schools. You smoke cigars and tear up the field when you beat Alabama. So you can tell me one thing, but you're showing me something else about what game and what school matters the most.
Right. Vanderbilt, Kentucky, those are better not lose games.
Dude, we got Vanderbilt scheduled for senior days. That should tell you all you need to know. I thought we report facts on this show.
Yeah, your catch against Alabama's on a plaque. I don't think they were going to put your catches against Vanderbilt on a plaque.
We don't want to talk about those. They barely count it.
We'll come back. 865-656-9900. We have an attaboy to hand out. We have quite a comparison for Nate A. Mint heading into the NCAA tournament. We have 30 minutes to go on today's show. Thank you for the interaction. We're presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
When special guests call in to 99.1 The Sports Animal, you hear them on the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline, stanleyfence.com.
Join Tyler and Will Thursday live from Mark Nelson Denham downtown from 3 to 7. Brought to you by Axiom Wealth Management. World-class solutions with tangible results. Offering a tailored approach to financial security for every season of life.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
The NCAA tournament officially kicked off last night with the beginning of the first four. Howard defeated UMBC 86-83 to claim the number 16 seed in the Midwest region. In the nightcap, Texas defeated NC State 68-66 in the West region. They will be the 11 seed and move on to the round of 64. The first four concludes tonight at 6:40. Prairie View A&M takes on Lehigh for the right to get the 16 seed in the South region. And in the nightcap at 9:15, Miami of Ohio faces SMU. The winner becomes the 11 seed in the Midwest region and will face Tennessee in the first round on Friday. NBA tonight at 7 o'clock. The Celtics host the Warriors at 7:30. Thunder visit the Nets. Trailblazers take on the Pacers at 8 o'clock. Raptors visit the Bulls. Timberwolves host the Jazz. Clippers take on the Pelicans. At 8:30, the Grizzlies meet the Nuggets. Hawks visit the Mavericks. At 9:30, the Lakers take on the Rockets. I'm Joel Silverberg.
You know that feeling when you walk into a restaurant and you're just another order number? Yeah, we're not about that at Big Kahuna Wings. Since 1997, we've been serving the wings that changed it all, plus the best burgers, wraps, and more. That's Big Flavor. We've also always had a commitment to hospitality by greeting you with a real smile, where we remember your favorite sauce, where your family feels like our family. That's Big Friendly. Come see us today at our Farragut or Murrayville location or our franchise location at Westtown. Big Flavor, Big Friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
At Enrichment Federal Credit Union, we believe in the power of people helping people. From everyday moments to life's biggest milestones, we're right there beside you, celebrating your wins, supporting your goals, helping you plan what's next. With smarter financial solutions and guidance that puts people first, we're more than a credit union. We're a community you can count on. Because when you grow, we all grow. Enrichment Federal Credit Union, empowering your financial journey, enriching your life.
Listen to the Josh and Swain Show on Friday when they broadcast live from Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. If you want to upgrade your vehicle, listen for all the deals Beatty Chevrolet has during Josh and Swain Show from noon to 3 on Friday.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me. 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Join Tyler and Will this Tuesday at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall. The area's top sports and Pokemon card shop has everything any collector could want, or they'll find it. It's from 3 to 7 this Tuesday in Maryville at Collectibles and More in Foothills Mall.
It's the moment you dream of, the moment you work for, train for, run wind sprints when nobody's watching for, the moment when hours of gym time, court time, prep time, all culminate into this time, the moment when millions of bounces, blocks, and boards all add up to this, your moment. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
With all the crazy weather we've had, parking lots, driveways, and roads really took a beating. My good friends at Bevco Paving can repave, patch, or seal your damaged asphalt at an affordable price. The team at Bevco has been paving the way to better driveways and parking lots for over 30 years. From your free estimate to the finished product, Bevco will hit a home run for you. Call Bevco Paving today, 983-6455. Mention UT Baseball and get 10% off your paving or sealing project. That's Bevco Paving, 983-6455.
For 50 years, King Cleaners has been the leader of dry cleaning in Knoxville, with next day service still available Monday through Thursday. Convenient locations, Kingston Pike and Beardley, and in Farragut. Alterations, wedding gown cleaning and preservation, plus pickup and delivery service twice a week. King Cleaners is committed to professional cleaning. They guarantee to provide you the first-rate quality and service that you expect. Family owned for 50 years. There is none better. King Cleaners.
This report is sponsored by the Mine Safety and Health Administration.
This is an important message from the Mine Safety and Health Administration. Mining fatalities, accidents, and injuries are preventable. Staying alert and focused can keep you safe. Take time, save lives. For more resources, visit MSHA.gov.
Got another chilly day out there for your Wednesday, keeping a mostly cloudy sky with high temperatures only reaching the middle 40s. Most of us going to be staying dry but chilly today. However, a few isolated snowflakes can't be ruled out on the Cumberland Plateau. Into tonight, expect temperatures to fall back into the middle 30s. I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
If you've heard this sound, your drain is clogged and things are about to get nasty.
Valley Plumbing. We specialize in drains of all kinds, from residential to commercial. If you're not flowing, we'll get it going. Visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Next to VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward. We're at Josh and Swain on social media. Shane says Lane Kiffin is a rival. He's an entity unto himself. Talking about Tennessee versus LSU this season, and Lane Kiffin earlier today, or at least the news coming out earlier today, that he has hired T. Martin as an offensive analyst. Another text says, if you are a real UT fan, you know what game matters most.
What was that first message again?
That Lane Kiffin is a rival?
So what are you trying to say? You trying to disagree? You trying to say LSU?
Shane is at least saying that LSU game's a big one.
Did I say it wasn't a big one? I ain't letting the goalpost move now. I ain't letting you move it an inch.
Yeah, Shane, if you're still with us, I'm sure you are. Feel free to reply back.
No,
you get to pick one, LSU or Bama.
Which
one do you pick this year?
It's Bama. That is the correct answer.
Swain is giving you the answer to text in, so you can just text in the word that Swain is telling you.
Yeah.
To win the prize of Swain's allowance to continue with the program.
Yeah, you can even adjust your autocorrect settings to where when you put Bama, it automatically corrects to Gumps. That's what I do on my phone.
Yeah.
Like, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and do that because that's the answer. That's the correct answer. There's no other answer.
Okay.
You're not accepting any other answers.
I think there are several answers you could give for a comparison to Nate Ament. He is a talent.
Sure.
He is a projected lottery pick.
Like Michael Jordan.
Good chance to be a top 10 pick.
You thinking like Michael Jordan or like LeBron or like Magic Johnson? Let me stop. I'm just joking, man.
Well,
I'm being goofy.
This comparison is not far down the list of all-time players, but Seth Greenberg yesterday, I think the conversation was around maybe some under-the-radar players to pay attention to heading into this NCAA tournament, looking at the entire bracket. Listen to what Seth Greenberg said on ESPN.
Well, I'm not sure how far he's under the radar, but Nate Ament, 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, reminds me of Kevin Durant. Long, aggressive in terms of right now. He's doing a better job of getting to his spots, playing with a better base. You see him off the bounce, 6'11". Watch that high release point of his. He does a good job of getting to his spots, shooting a three much better. You can play him all over the floor, willing passer, can finish at the rim, and an elite defender with that length. So when I think of another guy that's a little bit under the radar, I think Nate Ament is under the radar. Started a little slow, but as he's matured into the game and got a little bit better understanding of playing with a base and more powerful, this guy right here, he's going to be an NBA All-Star.
Seth, I feel ready now.
6'10", shoots it, long, athletic, reminds me of KD.
Reminds him of KD, made that comparison twice there. Also, I think maybe the bigger point, because getting compared to KD is going to get the attention, he's going to be an NBA All-Star. That is a big-time statement because, of course, if you're a lottery pick, you have that chance, but it's difficult to be an NBA All-Star. The level of talent right now in the league is incredible. So Nate Ament, that is big praise from Seth Greenberg ahead of the NCAA tournament, and Tennessee needs him to play like that future All-Star, I think, if they're going to go on a deep run in the NCAA tournament.
Josh, everybody can't handle comparisons. Only level-headed, mature sports fans can handle comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
You have that sports fan that when they hear, yo, this player reminds me of that player, you have the reaction, oh, man, that player ain't that player.
Right.
He ain't that player.
Right.
That was not said. What was said was Nate Ament reminds Seth Greenberg of Kevin Durant. He's 6'10". He has perimeter skills.
Mm-hmm.
If you are 6'10" and you have perimeter skills, everyone is going to compare you to Kevin Durant. That doesn't mean that you are going to be as good as Kevin Durant or better than Kevin Durant or even close to Kevin Durant, but you're going to get that comparison, and it's a fair comparison. Nate Ament is nowhere close to Kevin Durant in terms of Durant's freshman year versus Nate Ament's freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a fair comparison. I remember when I compared Dylan Sampson. I go, man, he reminded me of Alvin Kamara. Oh, man, he ain't no Alvin Kamara. Did not say that. He's a guy that in space makes you miss fast enough to finish long runs and is a threat out of the backfield. And Dylan Sampson was at Tennessee. That does not mean he was going to be as good as Alvin Kamara or Alvin Kamara. So some folks can't handle comparisons. Some folks can, but this is a accurate comparison of Nate Ament to Kevin Durant. He can be a problem for any opponent in the NCAA tournament because dudes like Nate Ament, they don't grow on trees. You're not used to going up against a guy who's 6'10", and let's just talk about when you have to defend Nate Ament. You can be in perfect position, but if you 6'5", he's still shooting the ball over you and making the shot. Did you see when Kobe White, guard for the Hornets, laid the ball up against the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama blocked it and then grabbed it in the air at the same time? And his facial expression, like, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that before. That's because you're going up against a guy who's 7'6". It's not fair. It's like a cheat code. That's what Nate Ament is. He's 6'11", and even with good defense, if you're short, he's going to shoot it over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's unfair. So if Nate's on this game, watch out, buddy. Watch out.
I think he stands to have a really good game on Friday, and that's part of why I'm confident Tennessee's going to advance. I'll be curious against Virginia with what they'll be able to at least offer defensively against him. That's going to be a big test for him and then for Tennessee's basketball team.
Josh, What you talking about, man? We're going to play either SMU or Miami of Ohio. He better have a good game.
He better, or people are going to be tweeting to Seth Greenberg after the
fact. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Hey, Rick said we're paying you to have a good game versus Miami of Ohio, SMU. This is what we're paying you for, Nate. You better have a good game.
At this point in the season, because you lose, you go home, they're paying him to have a really good game every game.
Exactly. This is why we're paying you, Nate.
Shane clarified it is Bama.
Okay.
No question.
Just want to make sure.
Nick said if given the choice between Bama or LSU in 2026, Bama 10 times out of 10.
Well, here's the good news. You're not given a choice.
No choice. No choice was offered.
It's Alabama.
You get to choose Bama or Bama.
It's Alabama. That's the answer. Hey, when you were younger, your parents didn't ask you what you want for dinner. Dinner was prepared. You're going to eat what's cooked, or you're not going to eat it all. This is the same scenario. The answer is Alabama.
Now, I think this is from Ann in Dallas, throwing a wild card, Texas.
And the answer is Alabama.
Must have autocorrected to Texas.
She has to adjust those
She's
settings.
in Dallas, yeah.
Type in Bama, and then like the autocorrection option, type in Gumps. That's the answer. That's the answer. It's Alabama. That's the answer.
As for comparisons, Mike says Josh Ward reminds me of Mini-Me because both have a great sense of humor. That's the reason. It's because of the jokes.
I wasn't ready.
Because of the humor.
I wasn't ready for that. I need some water. I wasn't ready for that one.
Andrew says, so Swain just said that Nate Meant is Victor Wembanyama. That's what I took from it, too. We'll come back. Final segment of today's show coming up next. And attaboy before we close things out on Josh and Swain.
Hey, Vol fans, it's Chris Kilby at the Blevins Group Realty Executives. Me and our team want to help you find the house of your dreams. Don't fumble your biggest investment. Visit callkilby.com and connect with the hardest working realtor and team in East Tennessee. You can probably tell from my voice that we're from around here, and that means you'll be getting the hardest working East Tennessee values that you probably have too. Call me today, Chris Kilby at the Blevins Group Realty Executives. Call KILBY.com.
Spring fever is in the air. Are you dreaming of a beautiful backyard? Your perfect outdoor oasis day or night? Kaler Landscaping can make your dream backyard your new reality with custom outdoor living design and installation. From hardscapes to beautiful gardens, Kaler Landscaping does it all. Kaler Landscaping was awarded the #1 landscaping company in Tennessee. Call Kaler Landscaping today at 379-5074. That's 379-5074. Kaler Landscaping, making your outdoor dreams come true.
Vol Nation, big news for collectors. Sports Treasures, one of the largest and most trusted sports card and memorabilia stores in the South, is expanding. After nearly 40 years on North Broadway, Sports Treasures is opening a brand new location in Farragut, right across from Farragut High School. Find hobby boxes, singles, autographs, Tennessee Vol collectibles, memorabilia, man cave decor, and of course, the famous chip case collectors love. Opening this month, so follow Sports Treasures on Facebook for updates on the new Farragut location. Sports Treasures, collect the memories, treasure the moments.
Join John and Vince this Friday morning at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge Nissan and save thousands. This Friday morning from 6 till 9 at Oak Ridge Nissan with John and Vince in 99.1 The Sports Animal.
You know that feeling when you walk into a restaurant and you're just another order number? Yeah, we're not about that at Big Kahuna Wings. Since 1997, we've been serving the wings that changed it all, plus the best burgers, wraps, and more. That's Big Flavor. We've also always had a commitment to hospitality by greeting you with a real smile when we remember your favorite sauce, where your family feels like our family. That's Big Friendly. Come see us today at our Farragut or Oroville location or our franchise location at Westtown. Big Flavor, Big Friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
This April at Bristol, 750 horsepower meets soft tires. More power, less grip. Drivers wrestling machines that don't want to be tamed. When the engines roar and the rubber wears, you don't get calm, you get chaos. Slide jobs, fenders bending, tempers rising. It's the Food City 500 weekend, April 10th through the 12th at Bristol Motor Speedway. And it's where race fans will be. Bring yourself, bring your friends, bring your cooler. Just don't blink. it's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby.
Don't forget your backpack.
Morning mayhem, and you're already late? When life feels like a bases-loaded inning with homework, practices, and nonstop schedules, the last thing you need to worry about is the safety of your home. His Security and Technology brings you state-of-the-art monitoring, lightning-fast response, and the best customer service at a price that fits your game plan. Protect what matters most with a free assessment and no contracts ever. Call 865-474-9495 or visit valalarm.com.
Ready to conquer your lawn this season? Spartan Mowers has your back with huge spring savings. Right now, get up to $2,500 off Spartan Mowers with rebates starting at $1,000. Whether you're upgrading or buying your first zero turn, there's never been a better time to go Spartan. Hurry, these savings won't last long. Visit watersequipmentco.com today and unleash your inner warrior. Waters Equipment, 865-238-9000, 865-238-9000, proud supporter of UT Athletics.
Get up to $20,000 off new box trucks, landscape bodies, service bodies, and medium-duty trucks, all in stock now at Beatty Chevrolet. Visit BeattyChevrolet.com or stop by on Parkside Drive. Beatty Chevrolet, your commercial truck headquarters.
Never miss a second of sports. Download the updated Sports Animal app right now.
Back for the final segment of Josh and Swain. We're going to end on a very positive note with an attaboy. I can't not mention it. We were just talking about it. There's no proper segue to it, but what is this, last week or the week before we joked about, there's the message board geniuses. We should create the social media account of the sad graphics. I can't believe this one, Swain. Auburn earlier today tweeted out, "Congrats, coach," with a graphic. 18 wins, most by a first-year head coach in program history. And Auburn fans are not thrilled with it. The 18th win came in the first round of the NIT last night, and they did win, so they advanced. But it's probably not reading the room very well in that case. And opposing fans are also having a good time with it.
Josh, there's times when I'll type out a tweet, and before I hit send, I'll read it, and I'll delete it. Nah, right. I ain't going to send this one out. There's times when I type up a tweet, and then I'll put it in my drafts to think about it.
Sure.
And then I come back to it, and then I tweet it out. You got to put this in the drafts.
Yeah.
Like, you got to put this tweet in the drafts. Come back and still not tweet it.
Yeah, if they had done this a month ago, cool.
What about 5 games left in this regular season?
But the same night that the NCAA tournament tips off and you're doing this in the NIT,
you barely won?
I'm entertained. I will tell you that I am fully entertained. So we transition from that sad note to a positive note with today's attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Always remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. So we hand out attaboys and attagirls every day, and it's an attaboy, and it's just a really nice story. Brian Hodgson is the head coach at USF, and the story of just him succeeding, taking over that program, and getting them to the NCAA tournament, that by itself, that's attaboy worthy. It's quite an accomplishment. Sure. But then the story as well. So where they're going to play in the NCAA tournament, that's going to allow his father to see him coach as a head coach in person for the first time. His father has been ill. He's battled dementia. And the story involving Coach Hodgson with his father, Brian was he was adopted and brought in as a foster child. And as he was talking about it earlier this week at his press conference, said he's going to get to see me coach in person on Thursday. That means the world to me. I'm very blessed. He took me in as a foster child. He gave me a second chance at life. He believed in me. He instilled important values like discipline and hard work and the things that have gotten me here. He allowed me to chase my dreams. And in his first NCAA tournament game as a head coach, he is going to have a chance. Brian Hodgson is going to have a chance for his father to see him coach that game in person for the first time. I can only imagine what that means. It's an incredible story. You can tell the emotion he had with it, and I love it. So an attaboy, and congratulations to Brian Hodgson, who's probably going to get a bigger job this offseason if he wants it. Reportedly turned down Syracuse already, but just a wonderful story for him and his family.
Yeah, great story.
Yep. So we hand out attaboys and attagirls every day, and today we get to finish the show on a positive note and a cool story, and they have a chance to win. They're going to take on Louisville, and Ron Slay actually said it earlier in the show. He likes USF against Louisville, so we'll see what happens there. But attaboys and attagirls every day, they're really cool stories, positive stories, big accomplishments. We highlight them every day.
I got them winning, too, against Louisville.
You got the Bulls advancing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is right there.
Okay.
I got South Florida advancing.
Swain, we will be on the air tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and about 15 minutes later, games will tip off in the NCAA tournament. We will also know Tennessee's opponent. I think SMU wins tonight, but we'll see. SMU or MoU. We'll find out tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
If it's MoU, Tennessee's looking to go 3 for 3, sending those Miami of Ohio teams packing in the postseason.
To be clear, that is not trash talk from Jason Swain.
Hopefully that happens. Hopefully.
That's right. Joel Silverberg producing, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We will talk to you tomorrow. We will have some fun tomorrow at noon, every day, presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
This is Jeff Jarnigan. If you're like most people, your home is your most important investment. You can enhance the value of that investment at Standard Kitchen and Bath. A new kitchen